Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
What is up?
My name is Vahid. I'm the DM for Dice Legends. Glad that you could make it here today. Glad you could be here in the show. This is the first episode of Act 2 of Dice Legends. The stakes are about to go up.
Deuces.
Before we get into that, we want to talk about our sponsor for the show.
Yes.
So we have a sponsor this week, is BD&D. We love these guys. These guys have been our sponsor for a while. So BD&D, they're an amazing company that supplies all the geeky stuff you need or want.
Woo!
So,
My turn. First up, BD&D has all the books, starter sets, bundles, modules, and DM screens that you need to dive into an adventure.
For all of us dice goblins out there, they have a huge range of beautiful sets, ranging from inexpensive classic sets up to epic handmade sets. They're super epic. Their website has 22 pages of dices, and that's fun fact. This is actually where I got my bok chicken dice.
and they've got 22
And they got 22 pages.
Yeah, check out the cool paint sets they have for your minis and terrains. Woo!
As well as D&D stuff, they also have a staggering range of Magic, the Gathering cards, MTG, let's play some Commander What, and supplies, including starter sets, booster packs, and a mouth-watering range, I'm salivating right now, of collectible singles.
Ooh, and on top of all that, Whānau, they also have a bewildering, I love that word, bewildering selection of incredible board games as well.
Hey, and finally, their prices are hot. So look, if you live here in Aotearoa in New Zealand and you happen to live in Wellington.
If there's a way, there's a Wellington.
You can head to their physical shop. But for the rest of us in the world, you can check them out online at bdndshop.co.nz.
Well.
Better living, everyone.
Hey, so please do check them out. Honestly, you will be really impressed with them.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is we'll reply to any comments and raids and subs and things like that in the break.
Poems.
Before we do so, just want to say thank you to all of our subscribers and our Patreons. You know, subscribers and Patreons, that's what helps, that's what makes the show go. Without you guys, we would not have a show. The support that you give us is what makes this show possible. That and of course the beautiful support from our sponsors. So, are we ready to go for it, team?
Oh my god.
Oh, let's get into
we ready?
it. Yeah. Hey.
What is ready?
Wait.
I think it's time to roll the
Titles!
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, yo, let's
Okie
go.
dokie. We're back.
Keep my-
Now, before we get into the story and the recap, just one small mechanical thing. You guys leveled up to level 5 at the end of last adventure. So I just want to make sure that you've given yourselves those extra hit points
Yes.
before we go into it. Because,
Yeah, baby.
not wanting to scare you, but you're going to need them.
Oh! You're going to
I
need it.
quit Dice Legends. I'm handing in my resignation.
Well, straight off the bat, not even easing into it.
I'm a big boy now.
You're big. Your armor class is big boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy.
Take on
I'm getting there with
couple
my
ogres.
HP.
So let's just make sure everyone you got the right amount that you've given yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Still not
22.
enough. Still not enough.
That's his maximum.
22.
It's his
That
max.
is half.
Okay. Hey, before we get into the adventure, I think we need a recap of last week.
Oh.
I don't even remember whose turn it is.
Who remembers?
The
The
most.
most. I think it's Troopy.
I think it's Truby.
Truby remembers the most.
Okay, we ready,
Truby the
Truby?
movie.
Just wait a second.
Truby the
Declan, are you ready on
Where
music?
did we start?
Truby the movie.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
We were in the mountains of Muntia, having just recovered the sword of Aratai. We began taking it back to our good old home of the kingdom of Aratai. But what's this? We are ambushed in the night by possibly a Muntia soldier and a bunch of little goblin-type things. They try to grab the sword off Lona, but it's impossible. They can't touch it. Anyway, we begin this 1 week journey back to the kingdom of Aratai. Here we are, our hero's welcome return, and in the arena, the queen awaits for us with more team ready to be executed. What's this? It's my brother. What's he doing? He's chanting some sort of spell. It's an illusion. That's not the queen. That's not Mortine. That's the other way around. He plunges the dagger into her back, slaying the queen, taking her essence, claiming the sword, going through a portal and off to his mansion. Meanwhile, we're left there in the wreckage of the town guards and the Indigo Guard, and a horde of orcs descends upon Loudfear City.
How do you do that?
You know what? You're no longer king. You are god of recap.
You're another orc.
I will worship you from now on.
What can I say? I'm a fan of the show.
Oh.
I'm a fan
Oh
of
my god.
How do you do that?
Beautiful.
Just on, to the
just a fan.
He even had a little rhyme in there. Like, that's not the queen. That's not Mortine. Flip it around.
I'm just a fan.
Making a trap remix. That's not Mortine. That's not the queen. Yeah, that's not Mortine. That's not.
Remix that.
That's what level 5 feels like?
Exactly. I couldn't do that at level 4.
Wow. Look at Monique
She's
just
studying
desperately
spells.
writing
Why am I
spells.
so good? Yeah, I'm here, everyone.
You are
Homework
focused
time.
on your spells. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Right?
Because we
So much
don't
power.
need them.
The power of Medora.
Are we ready to start Act 2?
So close to Midori.
Book in handy, yes.
Okay.
Toru, Rua, Tahi. Let's go. Okay.
All right. Ooh.
Orcs have entered the arena.
Oh, we're straight in.
A huge orc
Oh god.
of massive musculature has stridden forward into it. Hordes coming behind, and he says, "Mortine, I have come. We have arrived." And he starts looking around the arena. What are you guys doing?
Sully just takes stock of where all of his teammates are. Like,
Great, so let's quick recap. Your recap was awesome. But if we go to the center of if we go to our battle map, there was a pool of arcane ugliness in the middle that Tnemrot destroyed.
yes.
And there was the queen whose
Dead.
dead form, wrinkled, life sucked out of her form. And then there's the 4 of you plus Donnie around here. And then coming from this direction over here is where the horde of orcs are. They're from the south.
Okay.
Also, just quickly to let you know, there are still screams around the stadium as the people are fleeing, just trying to get out of there as fast as they can. One other thing, perception rolls. Everyone make a
Oh,
perception.
here we go. All right.
Okay.
Big boy,
Roll
bok
back
bok.
to-
Let's go, big
Come
boy.
on, Lona, level 5, Lona. Level 5, Lona.
Oh, I get advantages because I got the ranks. Good thing too, because I got a 5.
I'll distract them. Gotta
Dirty 20.
gotta
A
get my
dirty
dice
20.
a good old roll.
12.
12.
12, good 12.
Dirty
She's
20.
12.
She's coming back, we swear.
Just gotta really work up the dust.
Yeah, here it goes.
It's had 2 weeks
Work
off.
up. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Give
come
it a
on.
good clean.
two
Give it a
weeks
good swish.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And
Oh yeah.
11,
19.
12, 13, 14.
Okay, who got the bad one?
I got 12, yeah.
You got 12. All of you got decent. Okay. Lona,
Yo.
I'm sorry, yours wasn't good enough to see anything other than a death wave of orcs
Ugh.
entering. Numbers more than you. 1, 2, 3, no. 10, 20, 30, no.
no, stop it.
Yeah.
A proper,
Okay,
Bring
the
it on,
rest
then.
of you-
Bring it on, yeah.
Can see that on the eastern side, from this direction over here, the eastern side, a door, one of the eastern doors into the stadium is opening up. Right above the eastern door is where the royal box is, right?
Yep.
And striding into the middle is the prince. He has clearly been wounded because
Oh, not
he's
the
bleeding,
prince.
and he's got a soldier with him. Okay, that's what you all see. What are you gonna do?
I turned to my team. I'm like, we're not out of trouble yet.
All right, brace yourselves. We gotta fight. And she
Do we or do we run?
We can't do anything about this.
There's so many of them.
The prince is walking towards us.
He's running towards you.
I meet the prince halfway.
You run towards the prince.
Lorna just engages for battle. You just see his arms start lighting up, and then there's something. Yeah.
Yep. Sully's spear twirl. but back to back, like we all like.
Like Marvel version.
Are the Indigo Guards still within the arena?
Yes, but you wouldn't have noticed that because all you can see is this big group of orcs.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to you three, not Raylene. Just pause for a moment. The rest of you three, you turn towards these orcs. As I mentioned, there's a huge one at the front, and next to him was the female orc that you had seen in the forest that had escaped.
Yep.
And you hear him say, after he looks around, he can't see, and he says, "They look important. Throwers!"
Wait!
Oh,
We fight for Mortain. We'll take you to him.
Okay. Donnie is dragging the body of Cat.
oh, rest in peace.
For those of you that are just joining our stream, Donnie is Sully's brother. And the love of his life died last episode. Anyway, he's dragging her over towards you. Raylene, you're running this turn towards, and you're going to be running the next turn as well.
Yes.
From amongst the orcs, there's some movement from behind, and there's some like changing of ranks. Some of the people from the back are coming to the fore. Before that happens, the prince and a bodyguard arrive, and he goes over to the queen and picks her up. You went to, we can have a quick interaction with you, Ha-Kapella, as you reach the prince first before he gets there. Yeah.
I get to him and I say, "Prince, I'm so sorry," and like trying to help carry his dead mother up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, what do we do now, Prince? What's going on?
Okay. Thank you.
I look to him for guidance.
Thank you, Lona.
And then Lorna just gets near the prince and like, "Stay behind us, Your Highness. This may get ugly."
I take a point, like I triangulate, like I take another coin, and he's like, "We'll cover your retreat."
That lady there, her name is Cat. She was the enemy. We killed her. What more business do you have here?
Okay. Excellent. So, you guys are formed. The three of you, you're negotiating. Tnemrot's negotiating.
For the sacred flame.
Ready to go. Tnemrot's negotiating.
Yep.
So, let's see how convincing you are, shall we?
That's not really one of my skills.
Hit us with a persuasion roll. Why not?
Okay.
In the meantime, we got raiders.
That's a 12.
Awesome. Cool.
Hi, raiders.
You guys
Hey,
know it.
Raiders, welcome to the stream. It's great to have
What's
you
up,
here.
Raiders?
We'll acknowledge you properly when we get up to our break. I just see that it's our good friends ADH Adventures. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk more later in the break. Okay, anyway, so we're back to the rest of you are forming like a protective perimeter. That's when you combine those two words together. You get
Correct. That's my
protective perimeter. And the bodyguard joins and stands next to you, and the prince replies to you, Ha-Kapella, and says, "We must get my mother out of here. We run. We regroup at the palace."
All right. I'll pass it on. We're regrouping at the palace?
I actually overheard him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right here.
I'm panicking right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what to do.
It's all right. It's all right. The exit's not far, right? It's right there.
All right. All right. Yes.
Lona?
Lorna says, "I have a good feeling about this one. This is going to be amazing."
You are much too excited about this.
Oh, I've just never seen so many orcs at one place. It's like my birthday coming early.
Okay. So slowly nudge towards the door.
All right.
Monique,
Yes.
you said what you said about Cat.
Yes.
He looks at you. He says, "Throwers, now!"
Wait! Look over there, it's Mortine! Sacred Flame!
What's the range on a sacred flame?
Good question. It's 60 feet.
60 feet. He's more than 60 feet.
Guiding bolt!
What's the range of guiding?
20 feet.
That will work.
Yes.
As a 4.
Plus,
Plus 6. That's a nasty little 10 right there.
you're up to plus 6 now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
How is it?
That's a nice. That's another
Okay,
fun.
your guiding bolt zooms forward. I want you to roll a 6-sided dice.
Okay.
This is our scatter to see which direction you miss by. One is up too high.
And
What'd you get?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Down below, the feet in front of him. What a pity! If it was to one of the sides, you would have taken out some orcs on the side. Because they are packed in next.
It's okay. It's
Okay,
guys, I tried.
and the throwers come forward. So these orcs, and you can't hear what the big orc muscle mass says to his followers, but they pick up these kind of balls of something and they hurl them.
Oh my god.
And then in the air, arching for them is this collection of orbs. That coming down towards you. You're gonna need to make a dex saving throw to avoid.
It's my deck save. Come on, baby.
Dex saving throw.
9 plus.
14.
Oh, I've got proficiency up now.
19.
6.
Oh.
So 15, 6, 19, 14. Okay. They all come. Let's try the. See the prince.
Come on.
Let's see. Okay. The and our friend Donnie. Okay, great. Only 2 of you get hit. Lona
Yep.
No.
and the prince's bodyguard. The rest of the balls kind of come down and go splat some kind of liquid around over. Lona, you're hit by this thing and you're splatted in this stench. Stink goes in all over you. You stink.
I think it's big bombs.
No.
You take no damage, but you are smelly.
Disgusting.
I've got a really bad.
Fat bombs out.
Mate.
This psychological warfare. Get in the gate.
All right, go.
I smell like. Oh.
Yes, you do. You smell even worse.
Didn't even know that was possible.
Get in the east gate.
Go. All right,
You're
we're running. I'm running.
Running.
Or are we fighting?
No, but it's run.
Okay.
How many guiding bolts do you have? Not enough, I'm presuming.
It's 3.
You head towards the east gate. It's about a 40-meter distance to get there. Okay, so if you imagine, it's like a circle. It's an oval. This arena, it's not a circle. It's an oval. So you're in the middle. To get to the east, 40 meters. Right. They've come up here. So it's like a little triangle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys sprinting off.
Yep.
And the big guy shouts out.
We're checking.
Shouts, "Furies, release, and remember, Mortine wants live ones."
I knew it. It's the stench, isn't it? They're going to release something that's going to like my smell, isn't it? It is.
Lona, what is wrong with you?
Like animals,
Let's go.
they love stench, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Less talk and more running.
Okay, good boy.
Ha-Kapella,
Yes.
you are helping the prince carry the body of the queen,
We.
right? Okay. So we have you. So Jason, once I quickly set this up, we'll just see whether or not it's looking right. Okay, put yourself in order, please. This is the front, this is the back.
Gotcha. Is that the prince? Sorry.
This is the prince, yeah.
Gotcha.
Do we protect him?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right. This is our order. Okay, great. And you start running. So we enter chase mode.
Oh! Yes!
Oh.
I'm wearing one of these new dudes.
Oh, no.
Okay, so for those that are joining us, the way that around this table we do chase rules is you get 5 free rounds. And then after that, you need to start making athletics rolls. Constitution saves that become harder and harder as you go until you fail and become fatigued.
But then
Okay.
some of us have extra rounds because we've got the Constitution.
Constitution modifiers give us extra rounds.
Yeah.
Constitution modifiers give you extra rounds.
Thanks, baby.
Oh, great. And if someone had a power to give other people more, can you give people advantages on their
Yes, maybe.
on their Constitution saves? I just know that sometimes one of our members doesn't always.
Do well.
One of them?
Okay, so they are a long way behind you.
Okay.
To begin with, they are 10 behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
They're 10 squares behind.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. First round, you run, nothing happens in the first round. Everyone tick off 1 round.
1 round.
Second round, you're just running, and they're running as well. So the first 2 rounds are just getting to the gates.
Okay.
Third round, you enter the building. Now, we enter chase mode properly. So
right.
someone roll a 20-sided dice to see if there's any obstacles waiting there.
18.
18.
I'm rolling good dice now.
That means there's nothing there.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
The bodyguard says, "Your liege, the stables, horses."
What's this?
So the third round, you wind your way through some passages of this underground stadium, taking a turn. Round 4. So there's been no gaining or.
Chill.
So, yeah, so far you're just running and they're running after you.
Okay, cool.
All right. Who's gonna roll to see if there's any?
Yo. 10.
10. There's some dead bodies on the ground.
Oh.
That you'll need to make a dex save to jump over it without being
yikes.
tripped.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Excuse me?
Natural.
Do we,
Oh!
do we run through and make them not obstacles for everyone? We just roll 20.
No way!
We just,
surely.
we just float over.
Just like,
Holding hands.
Oh, making eye contact?
Yeah. Oh.
Just too much? Okay.
I just want to make sure you made it.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Oh, you guys are all brilliant.
2020?
14? What's that?
And when we do that high five, can I, because it's a touch spell, can I enhance your ability? And I do like a body roll,
and I can
body
tell you
wave.
Oh, can I do the same? Go ahead. I'm just gonna give
Bear's
you
endurance. Oh, thank
Yeah, so now you have advantage constitution checks.
you. Cheers.
Round 4.
I have some temporary HD.
Round 4.
Hey.
So
Round 4.
Points.
you can just roll.
Raylene, hit us with a 20-sided dice. See if there's any obstacles.
Come on, Bach. Let's see. Give us a 14?
No, it's all clear. Okay. Round 5, you enter the stables.
Thank you.
So, the stables are incredibly well maintained, and some helpful guards. When you guys were dropped off by Hinos at the arena, remember, because you came on horses, you met Hinos at the West Guard Gatehouse and came straight here. Some helpful person has put your horses in the stables.
Oh!
Wow.
That's terribly good.
Wow. All right.
That's convenient.
I like it. I
Let's
like
jump
it.
on.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
go.
Oh, thank goodness.
It takes 2
Your
rounds
Highness.
to get onto the horses. What are you going to do about the queen's body?
Cool.
Okay. Now, I know I've just got a new spell, but can I use it
What is it?
since it's in the same? It's Revivify.
Revivify?
Revivify. Can I use it since it's in the same
Day.
day?
You've got a new spell? I will say yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to use Revivify. So I touch a creature that has died within the last minute. Has it been
Ooh, that's really close, isn't it?
That creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has died of old age or any I can't restore body parts, but I can bring her back to life so that she can jump on the horse herself.
Okay.
Will you allow me?
I will allow you to try the spell.
Okay.
You don't need to roll, I don't think. It just happens, right?
Yes,
Okay.
by touch.
You touch her. So,
Come on, baby.
you and
I don't know, but I suddenly feel very strong about this.
what happens is a breath in her. She's still like withered like a prune or a raisin and just sunk in everything. And choked breath come. And you can hear the sounds of the orcs have entered the building behind you.
Bonus action, healing word.
Okay? What are the rest of you guys doing?
We're mounting the horses and we're getting the prince onto his horse.
He's on the horse. He
He's
knows
on
how
a
to get
horse,
on a
alright,
horse.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, I think it was something
Everything, 17. Gain 17 hit points.
17.
Well, it says 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
That's,
I'm so sorry, guys.
So
I lied.
that's your wisdom modifier, which is still good.
That was.
6!
Still good. Oh my
really
Yeah, I
goodness.
think Sully was about to get on the horse, but he's like, what? What's that?
Well, she's no good to us dead.
No, but you can do something about that.
I don't know. Queen!
That's another round. That's-
I'm on the horse and
You're on the
getting
horse,
ready to
Lona. You're on
giddy
your
up.
horse.
Yep.
You're on your horse.
Now getting on the horse.
You're now getting on your horse.
Right.
The bodyguard goes, yeah, and says, you take the rear with me.
All right. Okay. Nay.
You
Me.
next to you've got the prince.
We. Yeah. Something from level 5, I think.
And he goes, yeah, and the prince takes off into the streets.
All right, let's go. France.
So, where is the queen? What horse is the queen upon?
Mine.
You got her draped in front of you.
Yep, I got it.
I want an animal handling roll.
Oh yeah, you got this. You got this.
No,
you got this.
Okay, 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay, the horse. You try to control the horse. Everyone else is taking off.
Yeah.
You try you can't control it, and the furies come into the stable.
Fury.
Okay,
So
no way they're here.
they can everyone remove those for me, please?
Yep.
Cool.
So
Set change.
All of them.
oh yeah, take that as well. Here's our stables. This is the door that you come out of. This is the door you came into. Okay? The stables are long. Okay? Your horses, unfortunately, we don't have horses for you. So, actually, let's put this down there. How are we doing for framing? Do I need to move it? Okay, it's okay?
All good.
Okay. Put yourselves where you want to be as long as Tnemrot is at the back.
Okay.
This is that.
You're in the rear as well.
Yeah.
The furries.
Yes, I believe I'm at the rear as well.
And can you put yourself so this is the front. So put yourself so that you're on 2 squares because a horse takes up 2 squares.
Gotcha.
Exactly like Tnemrot and okay?
It's just kind
I
of
need to be
here,
next
the
to
same.
the prince.
So he could be
Bodyguard.
like there.
Okay.
So you need to be in a line, right? Oh, yeah, you are.
Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you. So
God, here we go.
the prince is next to you, Ha-Kapella, and Donnie
Donnie's
is there. The 2 furies come into the room. Uh-oh, ruh-roh, you haven't left. You haven't left yet.
Oh, not the furries.
No.
What Lyndon had just said. Oh, snap a snoo. All right, you know what?
Snap a
Because
snoo.
I feel a power over me from this leveling up, and I think I've got the mental capacity to induce fear on at least one of them.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I can make it a full 30 feet cone.
Yes, you can.
Cone that way.
Cone.
Fear cone.
So,
Fear cone. They're right in
fear
front.
cone.
So fear, 1, 2, 3.
So where does it reach?
So you'll get both of them,
Ha.
plus any that are still in the hall.
I point my
Nice.
finger guns at them, and I go. No, I've already used cheese.
It's gonna be
Blue,
something scary.
oh, it's gotta be blue cheese.
Scary
That's
stuff.
scary.
The most
Good.
frightening of all cheeses.
That is scary.
It's moldy cheese.
What's your DC?
My DC is a 14.
It went up.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
So I'll go blue cheese and
Fury
yeah.
number 1. Fury number 1.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah.
Do you know what? Wisdom is not their strong suit.
Yes.
Love to hear that.
Okay.
Love to hear that.
Okay.
Fury number 1. His eyes, his pupils dilate. His teeth curl back in pure fear and terror.
Yeah, that's right. You see your dead mama on the.
Okay, so that's what you do. When it's their turn, I'll say what happens.
Yes.
Lona.
And they also have to make a dash as their action.
Lona steers his horse, and then he just like clicks his neck just a little bit, and as he feels this pulsating light come through his arms, both of his arms kind of light up, and then all of a sudden he creates some firebolt, and using his one of his
Sorcery points.
Sorcery points. I'm gonna split it. And I'm
Yeah, there we go.
This is like
Okay, roll it.
Nice.
First one, at number
that.
2.
1. Not
It
good.
almost looked like a 20.
And your second one.
My second one.
It's you, Ronnie.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
4. He's a bit
You're on the
tired.
horse.
Guys, give him a bit of slack. He just came from church.
I ain't feeling holy right now.
Okay, you doing any movement?
No, oh, it's just, yeah, nah. No,
You just
I'm
staying
on the
there?
horse, yep.
Yep. Sully's gonna stay next to Tnemrot to make sure that she. I'm just like. You're gonna need to get it as quickly as possible, and then he throws a javelin at. He just sends it into this one.
Okay, make it count.
Yes, great. Here we go. It is.
Oh, what the heck?
You don't clean your dice. These
Yeah, I'm washing the dice.
Wash the dice.
He rolled another 2.
Washing these naughty dice. Dice bar.
disgusting.
Yeah, come on, Tnemrot, you need to carry us, Mon.
Mon, what you doing?
Okay, just because I really want to, I don't want this queen dying again. I haven't got enough spell slots to bring her back to life. I'm going to try and concentrate on the horse, and I touch my hair clip, and I summon the spirit guardians.
Okay.
Oh!
Some have used this spell. So within 15 feet of me, if I'm good, I can call forth spirits to protect us. If
Yeah.
I'm bad, they appear fiendish.
You're good.
Oh.
Right?
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I don't know. No, I'm feeling good at this moment. And so yeah, they come around me. So anyone who enters the radius will then have to take a wisdom saving throw or take 38 radiant damage.
Whoa.
And if you're unprotected and affected,
That's cool. That's fine. That's good.
and
I understand.
the speed is halved.
Their speed is half. Okay, great. So around you, these glowing spirits of light kind of start swirling around you. Are you doing any movement? Are you guys doing any movement?
I'm trying to get on the horse now.
Okay, why don't you make
Oh,
me
yeah.
another, give me another animal handling, yeah.
Are you joking?
What'd you get?
6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my goodness, you guys are useless.
Oh,
That's no way to treat us. We're just doing what's better.
The prince goes.
Away from
The
it.
prince goes out and leaves the room. The bodyguard follows. Says, "Come on, come on!" Fury's turn. This Fury scampers. Ah! And you hear that there was at least one other in the hall that scampers as well.
Aha!
The one that's left.
I didn't get him.
He will attack.
He's a brave one. It's a brave soul.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. He launches himself at Donnie. He pulls out this great axe.
What?
He pulls out a great axe, moves to the side of the horse so the horse can't smash him, and just
Gadonk.
Oh.
He bonks you in the head.
He should just legitimately taken an axe. What the heck?
the Donnie is hit.
Oh, no, not Donnie.
He takes 18 hit points.
Yo!
Oh.
Man, these furries are no joke.
Oh, they're not furry at all. They're furies.
And he falls off his horse.
Oh!
Oh,
Damn.
Raylene,
yes.
what you doing?
Oh no.
I use while still on the horse, I'm gonna go towards this fury, and then kind of like, bonk him with Turan's battle axe.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to healing word Donnie. Because I don't know how much he's got left in him. So I go, Donnie, heal! Bonk.
Okay, can someone move her closer to the Fury?
And
Okay, roll.
Yeah, you're right. I just watched this one, come on. There's something wrong with the water.
Okay, you missed.
I missed, but I
roll the
heal.
healing word. Healing word. Lona, what you doing?
Lona hops off his. Oh, actually, Lona, Lona, how tall is this being here? Like,
It's about your height. It's
okay,
pretty tall.
Sweet.
Plus 6 for Donnie.
The horse. I'm going to maneuver my horse over, and I'm just going to go grab his shoulder and shocking grasp
Okay.
him. And okay, sure.
Nice.
Because he's wearing metal armor, right?
No, he's not.
Oh, you say that.
10, just as I roll, a 10 plus 6, 16.
You definitely hit.
Okay.
Thank God.
And this one, it's 2d8 damage.
2d8 because you've powered up to 5th level.
2d8, baby.
You know that all your cantrips are double strength now?
Yeah, Sacred Flame does 2d8 damage now.
8 plus 3.
How many?
8 plus 3, 13.
8 plus 3.
11, sorry. What a maths guy.
It's definitely 13.
Okay, Sully.
Great. I canter on over. How's
This is
Donnie?
what you're good at.
Yeah. How's
He's alive.
Okay, great. Sully does a wee horsey hop, and then
Okay.
attacks this thing. I'm presuming he's smaller than my horse.
He is smaller than your
I get
horse.
advantage on the attack.
Someone must get a good roll.
That is 21.
You hit him with your spear.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Impale.
Here we go. It is plus 3 plus 6.
Oh.
3 is 6.
Yo, we got
6 points of
hella
damage.
raiders. I can see the chat blowing. Raiders! Hi.
Raiders, what's up, Raiders?
Hey Raiders, great to have you here with us. Welcome to Dice
Raider.
Legends. It's wonderful to have you here. We'll chat to you in our break. At the moment, we're in the middle of a battle. I'm sure our moderators can catch you up to where we are.
Really important stuff is happening.
So, yeah, you hit him. You moving at all?
Moving's hard.
3, 2,
Come on.
come on.
Do I have to make another Anling?
No, you're okay.
Okay, I canter towards this creature here.
Okay, it's
I-
pretty packed in there.
Oh,
We got 3 horses and a Donnie on the ground.
do you know what?
You go.
Get the coin in.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll move.
You move?
I'll move to get out.
Great. You can move 12 squares. Hiya! Okay. Great.
Is this the exit?
Yeah, that's the exit over there. Okay, and you disappear onto the street.
Great.
Okay, you're now the bodyguard and prince are looking behind you, and they say, "Come on!"
Yeah, well, I'm coming.
The Fury, he's kind of frothing at the mouth. It's like he didn't even feel.
Come on!
He turns his battle axe. His tongue lolls around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. He turns his battle
get
axe.
the-
He swings it around and goes.
Oh, does it connect?
He gets a terrible, terrible roll. He gets an 8.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's disgusting. Raylene.
With my battle axe.
Sorry, let me just talk to Monique for a bit.
Okay.
Monique,
Hello.
the streets are just full of people fleeing, running away from the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It's bedlam.
Yes.
And so navigating horses through all these running people is not going to be easy. You're going to be making a lot of animal handling rolls.
My favorite role.
Okay.
The prince and the bodyguard are clearly waiting for you.
Yeah.
I would like you to make one more perception roll and
Yes.
and I'll call on it when
You got this.
Okay.
You got this.
Can I do an action?
when it's your turn. Yeah.
Great. It's a 9,
You're good at perception.
11, 12.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Meanwhile, back in the stables, Raylene, what's
The Sully
Ha-Kapella?
says, get out of here.
All right. I'm going to hit still on the way out. So I'm going to turn the horse and go on like hind legs kind of and go donk again. And as a bonus action, I am going to say, Lona, you're so cool, and give you a
D8?
D8 now.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, this is a little bit more than I'm used to giving you. There you go. Have a chicken bardic inspiration. Bonk, bonk.
Okay.
And
Roll your
I'm,
mace.
yes, and I'm
Thank you,
gonna
little chick.
battle axe, dunk.
Oh, battle axe, sorry.
10 plus 6.
Yeah, you smack him.
16.
Skaboosh!
Roll damage.
And that is, I'll use a D8 because I'm one handling it.
Right.
2 plus anything? Strength.
Yeah.
3, 5.
Yeah. Ouch.
And then,
And then you-
for my movement,
You run away. Opportunity attack.
Oh.
But he only can do one opportunity attack.
Shocking grasp takes away a creature's reactions.
Ah! Did you hit him with the shocking grasp?
Yes!
He has no reactions.
Yay! Oh man, someone's gonna read it.
Someone's done his homework. Okay.
Chalet.
He sees you leaving. Goes, if only.
And
So you can move 12. Lona,
Yes.
what you doing, buddy?
I want to shocking grasp him again.
Do
Okay,
it.
sweet. I'm just gonna. Look into about 13 plus 6, 19.
Plus 6. Ooh, you guys are getting potent.
Shocking grasp to the level 5 2d8. So yes, it does.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking 6.
Okay. Do you know what? He loves it.
Oh,
He's
man.
kind of pumped. You doing any movement?
Luna turns, and he's gonna follow through. Right.
Move yourself 12.
So it's like, hey, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shani! I'll wait for you outside.
Keep on!
Sully, what are you doing, buddy?
I put a hand out to Donnie.
Okay. Okay, that's your action.
And
Holding.
Hoist him up.
Hoist him up when he's. Yeah?
Yeah. Hoist him up, and when he's on gallop.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give him an attack on you
Okay.
before you can get out. Donnie staggers up, grabs your hand,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
that. You pull him up.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is that a reaction that he's taking against me?
Is it?
I'm going to say that you've gone down the initiative order
Okay.
by this. By
Okay,
doing
cool.
this.
Yep,
Okay?
Yep.
And so he's going to get a full
yeah,
action on you.
Gotcha.
Okay?
That's okay.
So you're going to actually leave after, because you're in the initiative order after Donnie.
Okay.
You dig it?
Yep. Yeah.
So Monique.
Dig it.
So Monique, the bodyguard and the prince take off. Hiya! And start. Okay.
Okay. I'm following them.
Okay.
Animal handling?
Not yet. I'll let you know when you need to.
Okay.
So you're now a good at least one turn ahead of them on your horses,
Of my mates.
your mates. So the prince, the queen, the bodyguard. So got.
Oh! Hello.
Is that better now? Yeah. Okay. So So you're a little bit separated from your friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna go half movement just to try and get them to catch up.
Okay. So you're like.
I want to stay in between everyone.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
You want to be able to be in touch with both of them.
Yes.
Okay, so then Donnie gets on the horse as you go, and so he, the Fury, swings for you
Okay.
and will. I think a 22 might hit.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I hope you got enough hit points to cover this.
We'll see.
you look healthy.
Ah, you gotta be joking.
Yes!
Looks like we're not the
DM
only
says that.
ones
Eight.
with bad rolls.
8.
A multiple D12s,
That's like a
and I rolled
scab.
4.
Nice.
Okay.
Man, that's
The gods are with
dark.
us. Gods
Okay.
of Aratai.
Man,
And you run.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move yourself out. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
that's because I just straight out of the stable.
Yeah. As a hold on, brother.
Okay. You're now on the street.
Sweet.
Yeah? Okay. The as I explained before, it's pandemonium on the streets as people are fleeing the Colosseum. First the Indigo Guards turned on people, and now from somewhere this horde of orcs in the middle of the city. People are running and screaming in panic. The prince over his shoulder says, "Straight to the palace!" and starts to go. Does anyone have any plans while you're doing this?
I just want to talk to the queen.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I want a healing.
Sorry, let's finish this first. You're not close enough to them.
Oh, that's right. I'm not.
You're not. You're like about. So horses move. I can't remember off the top of my head how far horses move in a round, but it's more than your healing words range.
Dang it. All right.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
You died. We need to know where the safest place is. We're under attack. Mortain killed you. But,
Okay. Okay. She. First of all, Monique,
hello.
I'm going to give you an extra inspiration.
Oh.
Because I had genuinely
You thought the queen was dead.
thought the queen was dead. I thought she was gone forever.
You
Come back, queen.
So you have an extra inspiration.
Oh my goodness, the
No
heat,
way.
my favorite.
You
heat.
saved the queen, mate.
Oh my god.
And
I
she's
don't think that was supposed to happen, and you said.
and
You just defied
She
laws of
says-
physics.
palace the safest place.
Well, good thing we're on the way. Okay, hold on.
Can I chat to Donnie while he's on my horse?
Yeah, he is bad.
He's just like, okay. You look worse than that time that we played the nosebleed game where we had to punch each other in the face until one of us got a nosebleed. But anyway, that's beside the point. I think we're going to have pursuers behind us shortly. You can't whip something up, can you?
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh.
Lona, meanwhile, he was like thinking, if I was to blast fire and burn down the building that the orcs are in, would that slow them down? Are there any animals in there with other people?
There are horses in the stables.
Not doing it. Yeah, and then Lona goes, nah. He keeps
It's kind of like
keeps going. He goes, nah.
And then there's just a big horse with big eyes and like looking out.
I was like, when will you come back for me, Lona?
Ha-Kapella.
Where am I in relation to everyone else?
Okay, so imagine
Okay.
that we've got 2 horses at the front.
2 horses.
We've got the prince and the prince's bodyguard at the front.
Then it-
In between, about 50 feet behind, we've got Mon. And then another 50 to 60 feet behind,
is me.
we have you.
Okay.
Do you wanna?
let's see.
Do you wanna?
Going
I don't know
towards
if
this way?
Should we make each square worth? I don't know if we're gonna fit them on.
That's all right. I can.
Sorry, I was just doing it more for
Bodyguard.
our perspective.
For our head. Faces.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Faces? Brains.
For your own perspective. Yeah. And let's,
Cool. Cool.
And
Cool,
one,
cool,
two.
cool.
Let's make each of these squares 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you figure it out? Each of the squares is 10.
Each of the
Yeah.
squeezes. team.
And I can like clock where everyone is. Can I see if there are any threats nearby?
I
Like
love this. Okay. Can everyone make some perception
as
rolls?
we're traveling?
Yeah.
And I get advantage, baby. More chicken dice.
Who you
Duty.
need? You need Ha-Kapella?
Yeah, I'm near.
Dirty
in
20.
Between you and Ha-Kapella, I think.
Yeah, well, all right.
Come on.
Winning.
16. Perception.
This we're on.
Plus my will,
Yeah,
the
this
of
is good.
2.
18.
You've gotten rid of all your bad
18.
rolls.
Yeah, goes.
Oh, thank God.
We watched the dome.
It works.
This is so exciting.
All right, it's coming. It's coming.
Great, thank you. Okay, so you are traveling at speed. This road that you're on, the North Road, is a road that everyone in Aratai is familiar with. It is a wide road, and it goes to the docks, and it also turns up the hill to the palace in front of you. So Aratai, for those that are new to our game, imagine an A shape, yeah? With the top part of the A being the grand walled city itself, and below it, the skirts of the city. Right, the Colosseum is right in the middle. The palace is at the top of the A, on a hill, and it climbs a hill up.
Yeah.
So you're starting to go uphill now as you pass the Adventurer's Emporium.
Oh,
Yeah.
throwback.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have time to go in?
Souvenirs?
And you ride up towards the hill. Now, who got the highest rolls?
We got to
Dirty
18.
20s.
We got 18.
Me
Okay.
one.
Let me see what you needed to get.
Oh.
I rolled a 20.
Well, we got dirty 21.
That's so
Oh, no, we
nice.
got-
That's nice. Excellent.
What?
Okay,
What
you're
does
riding,
that
you're
mean?
riding, you're riding. None of you see.
Oh.
Not even with that 20.
Rude.
So rude.
So, none of you see
Yeah.
as you're riding forward. You've been moving through the crowds. You've been making good progress as you're heading up the hill. On either side of the road,
Oh, come on.
arrows come out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Assassins.
Oh my god.
Assassins.
The heck did assassins
Your
come
perception
from?
rolls are good enough that after the attack, you'll be able to see where they are. If you
Okay.
had failed that, you wouldn't have even known where the arrows had come from.
Okay, all right, here we go.
They get advantage,
Oh,
Oh, cool.
but disadvantage because of the horse's movement.
okay,
Yes.
Nice. So,
So just normal.
The prince takes an arrow.
Come on.
Bonk.
The prince takes an arrow.
cool. We don't know that he's dead.
Don't say that.
He's just good.
It's but a flesh wound.
When you roll 22, it's not a flesh wound.
Oh no!
He has to make.
We're getting stupid.
right in the carotid artery.
Oh no.
And he
Don't give him ideas.
and he falls off his horse
No.
to the ground.
What's the bodyguard doing about it?
Well, let's talk about that, shall we?
Come on, bodyguard.
So the bodyguard jumps off his horse
Let's go, Kevin Costner.
to ascertain what's going on. And first thing is it puts himself in the way of where the arrows came from, his back. Puts a shield on his back and looks over the thing. Okay, Raylene.
Yes.
You are 100 feet away.
I can't even.
You'll be able to get there on your horse this round, but you won't be able to do anything else. If it's 120, yeah, you can do an action. Oh, let me explain what you see then.
Yes.
Because you, Tnemrot and Ha-Kapella, your rolls are good enough to see that on either side there are people that have crossbows, and they have them trained. They created some kind of hidden way of hiding themselves with just a bunch of rubble that's on this side of and they're on the rooftops of two houses on either side of the road.
How far away are they?
They are 80 feet away on the rooftop. Okay?
80
They've
feet.
shot, and you can see that they're already reloading their crossbows back.
80 feet.
80 feet away from the prince, which makes them 130 feet away from Monique and 180 feet away from Raylene.
What is that in New Zealand measurements?
60 meters.
Okay, yeah, all right. That makes sense.
60 meters.
Okay, so.
More than half of a rugby field.
All right, so that means that I can still use my light crossbow.
Yeah, what's the range of that on a light crossbow? Can
It's
someone look it up?
It doesn't say, but it's a crossbow.
Go ahead. You can always shoot it. It's just a question of whether or not it's
I
a
think it's out of
disadvantage.
Out of range.
I thought 60 feet.
180. In the meantime, Lona.
Meantime, a little twitch in Lona's eye, sees where these guys are coming from, moves as close as possible to get about 120 feet at least.
Yeah.
And then he just flicks his fingers, and he wants to use another sorcery point to split his magic missile.
Ooh,
Great.
nice.
Raylene, you can actually move and do your crossbow.
Yes, I can.
But attacking on horseback is going to require an animal handling because these are not battle-trained horses.
That's okay. I
So
am
both of you are going to need
proficient.
to make animal handling rolls after you take your attack. You can
Alright.
take your attack, and then the horse is going to go, "What the heck? Fire just flew past me!"
All right, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Okay.
Yep, so animal handling. Come on. No.
Would you get there, Raylene?
Oh no. Come on.
Oh.
12.
No, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna use my inspiration. That's embarrassing. No.
18.
No, I'm using my.
Yeah.
I'm gonna no.
Yes.
That's better.
There you go.
11 plus 6 equals
17.
17.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, you ride up. They are
hit.
concealed. What'd you get? What was your height? Was you?
18.
Yeah.
Yep.
18 is hits. 17 doesn't hit. 18 is what you need because of the amount of cover that they have. They are all you can see is like an arm and part of a head. So your 18 hits.
Yup, so magic missile never misses.
Oh yeah, magic missile never misses. By the way, you guys in chat, someone alerted us to the fact that when you twin spells, it's supposed to be a spell that can only target one person. And magic missile technically can target 3
Several.
different people.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Whoa!
I think if you're using a magic missile, which is a lowly first level spell, against a single target, twin it away.
Oh wow, cool.
Right?
Let's go.
So
Okay.
do I, and is it 1d4 plus
That's so
1?
badass.
You do
But he's just
3
bad.
Oh, force damage?
I don't
3d4.
He's a bad boy.
3d4.
D4. Yes.
So
You got all these d4s. What do you?
I'll use my. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll use my.
what's the effect of twinning it then?
He goes. 3 magic missiles go to each person.
Nice.
Whoa!
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, buddy.
Ouchie wowies. And the next one, magic missile to the person on. Are you going to go for the person with the bit of red clothing, or the person which is wearing all black?
Wow.
Important choice.
Red or black? I'm betting on red or black. I'm
Red
black.
has a crossbow bolt sticking in it.
Okay, black.
No, you didn't
What?
hit it. No, you haven't hit it. Sorry.
Yeah, I
You're
feel
going
like that's more
Oh, red or
embarrassing.
black. What do they say in Vegas? Do you bet on red or do you bet on black?
3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, it's
Red.
the same.
Red.
Yeah,
I
go
don't
red.
know.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Red.
and this one's black. Useless.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, 7 for black.
7.
Okay, thank you, Sully.
Yes. He's riding along. He just goes ahead, and then he points about to Donnie. He's like, look, there they are. Can't you, distract them or something?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do my best.
All right.
So, and you just pure movement?
Yeah.
You find yourself up here.
Lovely.
Lona and Ha-Kapella, I forgot to get you to make your animal handling rolls. Go for it.
Come on. 19!
Yeah, buddy.
17 now.
Yep, that's good. Put yourself up next to wherever you want to be next to the prince. Monique.
How high are they? I can't read.
Okay, great. It's like a second-story building.
Okay,
be
that's
next to
fine.
the queen,
I'm
actually.
just gonna use my action to get as close as I can to Sacred Flame.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Yep, great. If you want, because you're 50 behind, you didn't. you could move within 10 of them because I said they're 80 feet away from the prince.
Yes.
You were 30. You were 50 behind that. 80 plus 50, 130. Horse moves 120, so you can get really close to them if you want.
Within 15 feet?
Yeah. Triangulation, 15 plus. Sure, why not?
So as I'm riding past them, if anyone gets within 15 feet
Oh! Oh, yeah, because what's 15 feet on either side, right?
of me, yeah, so if anyone comes into my
Into your
my
bubble.
spirit guardians,
Yep.
so I want to ride as close as I can, past as many of them as I
Okay,
can.
it's a wide road,
Yeah.
so you're not going to get both of them.
I go one side.
Red or black?
Black!
Black. You veer over to the black side, and roll damage as these swirling.
Is this an 8? This is an 8.
That's an 8.
Guardian.
5, 10, plus 8. Oh wait, is that a heavy roll or what?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good.
Guys, 18!
And destroy.
Yo.
What do your guardians look
Just
like,
riding
mate?
past him?
And I want to say Crowflame, the other side. Just one creature.
Okay, go ahead.
Saving, please. You can.
Oh, why do I always do it? It's not like I haven't been playing this game or anything. Succeed. They're very good at that. Okay, next, Donnie. Donnie does something with his hands behind you, and on the roof above Red. On the roof above Red.
What's he doing?
I hit red, didn't I? No. Yes.
A huge bear.
Come on!
Oh, right, what?
Come on!
With a battle.
Where did Baloo
With a
come
big
from?
battle axe, this big bear goes
What? Are you crazy?
and goes to attack Red. Starts swinging his sword around. His big axe. around.
As Sully looks over at the giant bear, he whispers to Donnie, he's like, convincing.
Oh, is that Donnie's bear?
And,
Oh my God.
the bodyguard has by now has broken the bolt off, put the prince over his saddle, the front of, and has hopped on his sword and goes, yeah!
Oh, that's Donnie's beer.
You just see a big bear
We don't know.
suddenly appear.
Oh my God.
Donnie's really good.
And I would like everyone except for Sully to close their ears.
Oh, me! What do I get?
You can feel, just hold out your hand, please. You can feel Donnie's starting to tremble.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And the bodyguard and the prince take off. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh yes, me turn. All right. Well, that's a big boy. How far? What are the threats remaining?
There is a dirty big bear with a battle axe on top of a building, and Red is still alive.
Red is still alive. I'm going to. Yeah. Are they within 60 feet of me?
They can easily be. Your horse can move 120 feet.
So I'm gonna move Hella.
Yeah.
And then Ha-Kapella is gonna use her phantasmal force, which will create some sort of illusion as well.
Yeah.
And it can do psychic damage if they touch it. So this
What's it
one,
gonna be?
I think it's going to be. What should I put? I'm going to make a big crocodile this time. And it's a big crocodile. And it's just going the whole time. You know, like Pac-Man.
And comes over and gobbles them.
Yeah, just kind of like goes near them and just snapping. Yeah, yeah.
Does it attack or does it just stay there?
It just stays there because I don't think it can attack.
But if he moves
But if-
into that space, he takes psychic damage.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
absolutely. So whoever's the nearest one to me on the red side.
Lona.
Lona is riding. Are we all riding together?
Yeah, you're all
this time. Lona's just like looking at this bear. Like, what is it? A bear?
And then on the other side.
What is it?
It's ours, don't worry.
Lona is just going to make sure that the queen's okay, and we're just going to guide her through past the beer.
Okay, so
No,
you stick with Tnemrot.
Yep.
Okay, you're with Tnemrot. Sully.
And then as they're running along, Sully just says, just breathe. In 2 seconds, 2 counts in through your nose, hold it for 2, exhale for 2. Hold for 2, inhale for 2, hold for 2, exhale for 2. It's alright, you got this. It's alright. We're not anywhere near as much danger as we could be, Donnie. It's alright.
How far away am I from Sal?
You can hear that if you want. If you want to be able to hear that.
I would just like to, can I use my movement to slow down until they catch up?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
As Tnemrot gets closer, I'm just like, you don't have any lead on you, do you?
Okay, thank you. That's your turn. Tnemrot.
Healing word,
Okay, you get up close. Healing word.
Donnie. One name. Oh. Getting crazy so 1d4 for each building. So you know what high. Okay, 2d4.
Where are your D4s gone? Did you lend them to someone?
I did.
Do you want some of mine?
Sully.
Oh, yeah.
Lona's got a few spares.
There you go, take one of Lona's.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Does it go up to
Let's
2d4 at level 5?
Well, I'm using.
Oh, you use
specific
second level
slot.
spell. Got it.
And add your.
Really?
Yeah, that to it.
What's that? Can you do that?
10.
10.
Wow. Okay, great. Okay. Hey, so guys, you're all moved past Red, who starts just screaming with panic.
Good.
And Monique's confused by the bear.
No, I'm confused by the legs. I was thinking, do I have anything
Okay.
on me?
I
And
always have a pencil on me.
that's not going to work. So you all move past, galloping past, leaving Red behind, and over your shoulder as you go past, Red just kind of abandons ship, kind of jumps off, and just books it away.
It's being attacked by a bear.
And a crocodile.
And the bear kind of roars and chases after. And you can feel Donnie's kind of moving and doing something behind you.
Okay.
I want my crocodile to be smiling that whole time. Just on a side note, just little Pac-Man
Smiley cock.
until
the,
it disappears.
You travel through crowds of people up the hill. You reach the hills. As you climb the hills of the northeastern part of Aratai, the shops give way to palaces. Marble, huge mansions. As you get further up the hill, it just becomes more and more opulent. It's like the closer that the houses are to the royal palace, the flashier they are.
Nice.
People everywhere that have reached there before you, because the wealthy who had evacuated from the Colosseum had horses and carriages and might have reached you there before you. Everyone's boarding up their houses, pulling shutters all around you. Your horses gallop up the hill, laboring. It's quite steep. As you turn north, south, east, west, across the bridge that goes to the island of the palace. And you find yourself on this finger of stone sticking out of the water with the palace on top. And you come in. The bodyguard jumps off his horse. What are y'all doing? You're in the car park's not the right word.
The horse part.
Gateway, I guess.
Yeah, you know,
Like the
Driveway.
driveway. I don't know what the right word is. With
the courtyard.
Yes.
Entrance.
Entrance. Okay.
Something.
Okay.
Queen, I want to talk to the queen.
She is very weak, but yes.
We have the sword. Will this help us?
The sword of Aratai.
Yes.
We
You
do?
don't have the sword.
We don't have to show.
Oh, queen.
Mortine took it.
Oh,
Queen, we don't.
Oh yeah, you might not have seen. Mortine took the sword and disappeared.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nimrod, I've got terrible news. We don't have the sword.
Oh, no, I was wrong.
The queen says, "Who has the sword?"
14.
Is he my dad? Okay, never mind. No, wrong time.
I'll go. Queen, firstly, she's alive?
Yeah, incredible. What? Look, this is the place. Inside?
Yeah.
All right, take her inside.
Question. We've got a horde of orcs that's got to be making their way across this bridge. Is there something we can do?
Barricade.
Yeah. Or could we, I don't know.
It's
Does
like
anyone ever
this
need...
business. Let's barricade. Whoa.
Sully goes to the bodyguard and the prince, and he says, "Do you have much of a force remaining in the palace?"
Okay, the prince is in a bad way.
Okay.
He had one of his lungs is punctured. You can hear When he breathes, there's a little.
Gurgle.
Sully just, so he's like, oh gosh, Tnemrot.
And he's breathing hard.
See what can heal him.
And he says, War Council. Call for the War Council.
War Council. Okay,
Alright,
great.
oh.
My friend here, Nimrod's gonna see to you right now.
I got you, bro.
I could also do it. I could just healing word you too,
you
if
got
that
it,
works.
baby.
Heal. Prince, heal.
He's still got an arrow stuck in him.
Is that a safe thing? I've never done first aid, so.
Snap.
Someone who has medicine.
All right, maybe. All right, Tnemrot will take
Have
it.
a little hoon. Sorry, that was weird.
I like
I'm going
it.
to try and address the wound, and then I'm going to holy symbol, but I'm going to split it between the homies, between the Queen, Donnie, and this home skilly biscuit.
Okay. And from memory, you get 5 plus your times your level.
Yes, 5
25.
times the cleric level. Yeah,
So divide by 3 is 8 for each of them, but one of them gets 9.
that will be the prince.
Okay, great.
Oh.
You need to do a medicine roll.
Go on, medicine. Come on,
Wait,
medicine.
wait, Tnemrot. You are the most incredible healer ever. I hate to say it, better than your friend Leah.
Hey.
You are beautiful. Yeah, well, you are beautiful. There's a bardic expression.
12 plus 5.
Plus your
Are
medicine.
you mate?
Joking?
17
It's plus
plus.
6. Who am I?
You got 23.
23!
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for this?
Watches an
Yes.
awe.
Okay.
Nice.
The
Legend.
so it's gone through
Yeah, done.
and it's actually poking out between one of the ribs on the back.
Yeah.
The best course of action
Use my
is,
horns.
is to go through. Okay, you can use your
I
horns
stick my horn in
and
and I puncture it all the way through.
you need to push all. Ooh.
But very safely because I'm medicine. Yeah.
And you pull it out the other
Pull it
side.
out the other side.
Ugh.
Put my little fingy in there, little heel on each side. It's almost like I sacred flame, and then you know how you like
Cauterize?
Yeah.
Girl, you hot.
Yeah, that's how I do. It's not a big deal or anything.
Okay,
You are
great.
something else.
Like chamomile tea. No. Oh my gosh, we have ointment.
We
Yeah.
do. We have the clay
yeah.
pot.
Completely forgot.
You don't need to
save
be.
it.
Fine, we don't need ointment. Yeah,
Okay.
not right now.
And
While these two are doing that business,
Yeah.
Lona,
Lona's thinking, how precious are we about this bridge that leads to the castle of Aratai?
Oh my
Not
god.
yet.
Okay, just wondering. So, how big is it? Okay, sweet.
At the right moment.
Good thinking. But not yet.
Wait, you have a plan. Where's the lead?
How's Donnie doing? Okay. All right.
Can we have some uneasy music in here, Declan?
What's wrong with Donnie?
If we just need everyone. We need all hands on deck. Whoever's in this palace, we need to get everyone
Even the
together.
children.
Yeah. In through the palace doors, you know.
Okay. So the Queen also says, War Council. She's actually able to stagger with support of someone forward. The prince similarly wounded but able to move forward as well. The bodyguard gets back on a horse and says, I'll bring them as fast as I can. Gah! But the queen says, Mortine is no longer on the council. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood, my liege.
Yes.
And
Good to be clear, Your Majesty. Good to be clear.
Oh, dear.
and you are taken up the stairs into the front doors are thrown in, open, and into the palace. Some beds are brought for the queen and the prince to rest on. Okay. So you've got the queen, the prince, Donnie, and you four. All of you have noticed by now that Donnie, it's like he has really bad chills, some bad hypothermia or something.
So the hit points
He's not good. It's not the health. It's
What is it?
What is it?
he's a sorcerer. He's gonna do what that boy did.
Is this what your dad had?
look, we just need some way of controlling it. Just like,
Oh, Lona, do you know anything about
Controlling it.
yeah, you've experienced this, right? You know, like you use magic and then suddenly.
Sorcery shingles.
Yeah, but I don't know how to control them. They just happen.
Okay.
Oh gosh! All
What
right.
about the tea?
He says, Donnie says, lead.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to find some lead.
Yeah, and Sully just like calls like any staff that might be in the palace. You know, he's just like trying to like mobilize any of the inner people here and just try and find lead.
I go to the stationary section of the palace and get all the pencils.
I love that. Unfortunately, pencil lead is graphite.
Oh!
It's not the same as lead.
Sorry.
Well, what is this lead?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
like,
wait.
Ha-Kapella.
Quick science lesson.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Lead is a soft metal. It's very, very heavy. Very heavy, but it's really soft.
Oh, that's
Malleable.
Yes.
Malleable.
You know how gold is soft?
Technically,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Before it's
All
Like gold is soft. Well, lead is softer.
Than lead.
It's very malleable,
Yo.
very easy to melt,
Yeah.
but it's much heavier than iron.
wow.
That's crazy.
Okay, so that's lead. What's in pencils is graphite. Graphite is carbon,
Ah.
but we call it lead because it looks
Exactly.
like lead.
Alright.
Can Sully like think like what is the most accessible source of lead right
Can we all
now?
make a roll for it? Like
That would
an
be
insight roll?
an intelligence roll.
Yeah.
Feel free if you want to do that. Make it anyway. Lona, you were going to say something?
No, I was like, is there something
20.
around that looks like lead that I can melt down? But, so I'm just gonna. Does this right? Yeah, 2.
Yeah, 5.
17.
20.
Lead is commonly used in. You've heard of lead shot in well, in our day, shotguns anyway. But it's often can be used in weapons, and in the bad old days, they used it in plumbing before they figured out that it drove you insane. It is not used very often now, and there is no source here in the castle that you can think of that you'd find a source of lead. A blacksmith will almost certainly have some lead that you can access.
I don't think we're going to find it here, team. The only way I can think of is a blacksmith.
Blacksmith?
Where's the nearest blacksmith?
Who's your friend? Sully.
Rudy.
Do you think we could call on Azamat?
Well, I was thinking, will a wizard actually have lead lying around in his. How do I call that guy?
Old man.
Azamat. Oh, man.
And is the palace likely to have like, I don't know, like a wizard section, or like a is there a tower in the?
What, 'cause
Didn't we
the-
escape from one?
Yeah, we had a portal that led us there, but the Queen and Azamat are friends.
Friends, right? The queen could call.
Queen could call him.
Because there's the red phone.
Which exists in this time.
Of some sort.
We're asking the queen if we can somehow get us to Azamat.
Of that,
Just
or
like out
Rudy.
of all the things of what I can't picture in this world is
It's the red phone.
it seems out of this world.
Okay, so it wasn't a phone; it was a bell.
That's right.
She had a bell that she
Ring-a-ding.
Okay, so hit me with the conversation. Whoever's saying this conversation, say the conversation.
Your Majesty, sorry to be a bother, but we're trying to get a hold of Azamat. I know you have this little ding-a-ling thing that you have with him. Is there some way you can summon him? We need lead.
I will try. It would be wise for him to be in the council anyway.
Does the queen still look real gross?
She looks like she has not eaten for like 3 years.
Oh no!
She's alive.
Oh, God.
She's alive, but she is skin and bones.
Oh, Lord, I just take a bun out of my pocket. Like, Queen, here, have some energy, please.
And she starts to eat it.
But softly, I'll give you some water as well, just so it's soft.
Just dip it in the water.
Yeah, dip it
And
in the water.
she says to her butler, she says, in my chamber, bell. red ribbon. Bring it to me. And he runs off.
Oh God.
What's the plan with the barricade? Are we going to try and barricade it? Is this what are you thinking?
I mean, Lona put up an interesting idea about the bridge.
I was thinking something, I don't know, could we launch something from the castle walls and, I don't know, break the bridge, destroy
Also,
the bridge?
what if the
While
orcs
they're
were
on it.
there on it?
Yeah.
And then we...
Two birds with one stone.
Probably Harry Potter styles.
Is there something we can rig to the tower that holds up the bridge for now? Like maybe
Foundation.
some of us can go and do that
Yeah.
already.
I've got a bunch of thunder waves in me, I guess.
He turns to the bodyguard. What are the...
Bodyguard went to get the war council.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he's
Oh,
All right. Sully just goes out the palace doors and just looks at the bridge, sees what he sees.
All right, you guys don't want to look at the bridge to see if there's some way that you can booby trap it. That's what you're trying to achieve,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anyone that's doing that, make a base intelligence roll. If you happened to have chosen as a background the skill of stonework, then you can do this at advantage.
I didn't do that.
Not me.
You want
Nope.
to stonework?
No, at all.
Some people.
It's a 1 from me.
Oh wait,
I have absolutely no idea.
would I have it?
Look in the player's handbook whether you get it free as a dwarf.
I don't think
Stone
I
cunning.
Stone what?
Stone cunning. You're a dwarf. 17.
11. So 11
Okay, so
until I find this.
17. Sully, until we hear anything better from Raylene, you're the best.
5.
5, yeah. It's a bridge.
It's a good looking bridge, yeah?
It's
Come on,
a
baby.
solid looking bridge.
Okay.
A sacred flame, it's not going to do anything to it.
I love your enthusiasm. Destroying this thing, probably not going to happen, but this is a choke point. It means that they can only access us through this bridge. It means that we only have one point that we need to defend. That's something.
Right.
Are you doing it not even a missile?
Like magic missile. This.
Stone cutting.
All right, then you can do it at advantage.
You can.
Awesome!
All right, here we go.
You want big.
18!
You get plus your intelligence modifier.
That's a minus
Oh.
1.
18.
17.
You know the same thing as Sully. Okay, look. It could be destroyed, but it's going to take a great deal. Probably more than garden variety first and second level spells.
But along the length of the bridge, are there any sort of like defending spots, like are there like arrow towers or
No,
anything?
no, there aren't. But it's it wouldn't be too hard to set up.
Okay.
There are if you imagine the bridge is one span. On each end there are dual guard posts on each end,
Right.
where people that are tall enough they support archers to stand on the so on both sides of it.
What about a fireball?
I love how we're like, what about this one though?
All right, just
Lona.
putting it out there.
It's not happening.
Kill the baby.
Guys, the rest of the war council comes in.
All right.
Scene change. Ready? Start with scene change. We find yourselves in the same room that you first met the queen.
Oh, hello.
She is sitting on a throne, and around her are some generals. There's the prince. Azamat has come,
Hello.
and a couple of others that you don't recognize. And the queen says, asks for a quick summary of the situation.
Yep.
And we don't need to go into that conversation now, but just for any viewers who have just recently arrived, here's what I understand the summary is. The Sword of Aratai has been brought back to the city, and then Mortine has grabbed it and taken it.
Yep.
Secondly, a horde of orcs appeared in the middle of the city in the Colosseum. Thirdly, the Indigo Guards, half of them fell to the ground writhing in agony, the other half started attacking civilians around them. And that is where we are.
That's right.
That's
Okay.
terrible.
Okay, so the queen starts and says, how did the orcs get here?
They mentioned that Mortine promised them the city under his ruling. I'm assuming that's part of Mortine's big plan of world domination of some sorts. But now he's got the sword, and I guess he went back on his word. Is that the right phrase? What do you guys say? You know, when you betray someone.
Being dishonest.
He lied, pretty much. And now the orcs think that Aratai belongs to them. Maybe. That's my theory. Yeah.
What can the sword do? What does him having the sword do for him?
Does this mean that he's a descendant of...
Yes.
Because he can hold the sword. I couldn't.
Yes.
I died.
What do you know about Mortine's relation to the Four?
He has none.
He has no relation to the Four. How can he hold the sword?
Well, as far as I know, says the queen.
Well...
What do we know about Lord Mortine? How did he become a citizen of Aratai?
His family has been here for a number of generations.
He's been looking for the sword for years. He's been popping up in my visions when he was a young lad, I guess. He's interacted with the sword before. I've seen it.
Is there any chance that he could be a descendant of the betrayer?
But how?
Well, when two people love each other.
Very much.
Well, we kind of came across a what we thought was a dragon, Your Majesty. It turned out to be one of the four.
Can we produce the journal as proof?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, keep going.
And yeah, we have reason to believe that there is pieces to the puzzle that we can't yet figure out, but Sedelatram was one of them, and she kind of died.
Tnemrot threw a rock at her.
Yeah.
Well, let's not play the blame game.
It's
a very big rock.
I was just saying it was impressive.
And then this father-daughter duo chopped off her head and skinned her and stuff.
The queen says, "Thank you. This is all very interesting, and I'm sure it will be really important."
So I'll let you know.
At the moment, our city
Oh, yeah.
has how many orcs?
Hundreds.
A lot.
So my original question has still not been answered. How did hundreds of orcs suddenly appear in the very heart of our city?
I imagine they walked.
There were smokes in the air
Yeah.
just when we were entering the city before the ceremony.
It was all pre-planned. We think it's been brewing for quite a while now, Your Majesty, and also those little emblems that took control of your indigo guards. Maybe some of those indigo guards allowed some orcs to come through.
And there was a time, obviously, a wee while ago that we told you they were bad. I'm not, again, we're
That
not
is
playing
true.
the blame game.
Yeah,
No, we're not playing the blame game,
No,
but
it
we just, you know,
I told you I didn't like that indigo guy.
Yeah.
Something about him.
So you're telling me you actually have no idea how the orcs got here?
No.
This is what you're saying. Does anyone else know? We don't know how they got here. Do we know what they want?
the city
City.
and Mortine.
The important people.
I think they were.
Probably you dead, Your Majesty. Again.
I suspect so. I suspect that is true. Okay. Well, what are we going to do then?
That's a good question.
Keep you
And
alive.
with that, we're going to take a wee break. We'll take a little break. So so these guys can have a little bit of thinking about that as well, about what they're going to do next.
Get the women and children somewhere.
Yeah, onto the lifeboat.
One of the ways that people can support our show is through our Patreon page. Patreon is amazing. It allows you to give directly to the show, and in exchange we give you exclusive additional content. Before we go into the details of that, we'll tell you a little bit about our show in case you're new to it. Dice Legends is a Dungeons & Dragons live stream. We are a group of television and theater professionals. We film on a studio here in New Zealand. It's our aim to create the most exciting, engaging, fast-paced, hilarious fantasy story that we possibly can. And our Patreons really help us to do that. Thanks to our Patreons, we're able to get more minis, more terrain, more visuals like character art, emotes, graphics, more music, and also our Patreons help to pay the cast and crew, and all of us on the show really appreciate that. We're really proud of what we've achieved already in the handful of months that we've been streaming, but there's a lot more that we would love to be able to do. For example, we'd really like to be able to hire editors to create more short content, like highlights, tips and tricks, even better behind the scenes. Well, also, we'd like to eventually be able to have a merchandising range, like t-shirts and tea towels and plushies and maps on t-shirts, all that kind of great stuff. When you go to our Patreon page, you'll see that there are 3 tiers, 3 ways of supporting us. The first is called Official Patreon, and that's simply an inexpensive way of supporting us. The second tier, called Lore Legends, is for people that want to dig deep into the world. You get access to our ever-growing World Anvil lore document. You also get access to additional content, behind-the-scenes content, and you get access to the official character sheets that the characters play, and you get your name in the credits. Our third tier is called World Builders. World Builders get all the perks of the previous tiers, and it's really for people that want to help create the world. So World Builders are able to help name NPCs and create monsters and create locations and populate the map, and also to participate in polls throughout the month. Quick polls such as, what kind of character should our next guest play in the show? Or what kind of magical item should I give to the characters? Look, whatever way you want to support our show, we really appreciate it. And we look forward to creating more exciting, exclusive content for you.
So cool to
Before we
chat.
get into it, just want to mention our sponsor again.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, yes.
So Jason, can you pull up that sponsor, and we'll just go through these. Our sponsor, we're really fortunate to be sponsored by BD&D.
Shopping D&D.
BD&D.
BD&D.
They do. They are an awesome nerd D&D, Magic the Gathering, board games, pops.
Everything. Everything.
They've got all that stuff. So they've got books.
Woo.
They've got all the books,
Wait, that was so cheap.
and they've got so many dice.
Oh, so 22 pages of dice.
Wow.
Some of their handmade ones are really beautiful. We gave away a couple of sets of those.
Yeah.
They've got paints. That they do. They've got
We got other board games too.
Magic the Gathering stuff because it's huge. I've actually been asked if we would be considered doing a Magic the Gathering live stream show.
Hey, I just dusted off my deck this week.
Your what?
My EDH, my commander deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bamps, blue, white, green.
Very nice. And so we strongly encourage you and invite everyone here to go check out BD&D shop.co.nz. Their prices are good. The people that run the shop are awesome. I know from chat in the past that people in our chat do shop with them and have a great time,
Yeah.
including
Me!
Yeah.
I just wanted to get like a player's handbook, and I was like, oh, I want to go somewhere online. Oh, might as well do it at BD&D because they sponsored us once, and then I was looking around. I'm like, oh, chicken in dice, and this one of them has an egg in my D4. Has an egg and like little chicks and everything else, and the big book. So I'm really passionate about them.
So cool.
And now I want more.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
like
thanks
this one.
BD&D for sponsoring this stream. We really appreciate it. Okay, are we ready to get back into it?
Yes.
Oh, Lyndon Hood says BD&D is good. Yes, totally are.
Thank you,
Totally
Lyndon.
are.
Is the guy still here?
Okay, so now let
battle beer?
us go back into it. Ready? Toru, Rua, Tahi. Right, we're back in. Let's get some of that music back up, that same music that we had before. Okay, so you're in the war council.
Yes.
Surrounded by generals, Azuma, this high-level wizard, the prince, the queen, and then there's you four. right?
Yeah, why are we in charge?
Okay, look. There seems to be two layers of problem to my assessment.
Yes.
There is Mortine, who has taken the Sword of Aratai, gone through a portal off to his mansion elsewhere, who knows how many leagues from the city where we currently are. That's a big problem. But the more immediate problem is that we have a horde of orcs on our doorstep. They are immediately threatening our lives and the lives of the people of this city.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while I think it's important to retrieve the sword from Mortine, we have the more immediate problem is our survival and the survival of our city. Is that fair to say?
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, my job was the summary bit. Now someone else come up with the solution.
So we're in orc mode. That's what we're going for.
Right.
Of course. But it's just a bit hard to battle. When's the last time Aratai had a war with an outside force?
We just need to come up with an awesome plan.
We turn to the council like, do you guys have any say in this? Do you have a bit of a plan? What was your plan if we were under attack by a
Yeah.
horde of invaders?
Have you been doing your work?
Yes, thank you. So, one of the generals stands up and says, turns to the queen and says, I have, as per standing orders, issued instructions for all the city-bound royal guards to come to be briefed near the docks so that we can get our army together to repel them. Mm-hmm. Says, but we need some more intelligence. Just sending a whole bunch of our troops in without knowing what they're facing, and the queen says, or why they're here, is unwise.
I guess. Can you transform into a dragon?
I don't think so. No,
Not a dragon.
not a dragon.
Thinking if we can get some height on these homies. Maybe small bird.
Nah, that's a druid thing.
A half eagle.
You say intelligence, that we need to understand our threat better before we can act upon this.
Good call.
The general says, the general rolls out on a table a large parchment which has a picture of the city on it. And it's been traced and says, the Colosseum is in the middle of the city. We have no reports of the city walls being damaged or of the gates to the south being overrun. How did they get past the walls? How are they suddenly in the very middle of our city?
They're using
The underground.
snakes. They're using the.
Nosru.
They're using the what?
Nosru, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
There's
General.
a labyrinth of different amounts tunnels that we think the underground world have been using for quite some time to maneuver and move around the city.
Yeah, these were the old dwarf tunnels underneath the city, and now it's, where all the criminals run around and live their lives. Their most high-profile criminal is Nosru, who did this to me and shows off her fingerless, pinkyless hands.
Yeah. He used to hang around with this guy's brother.
Donnie's right there. He hangs his head in kind of embarrassment and takes a step backwards.
Hang on a second, Donnie. Donnie knows things,
That's it, huh? They got in through the underground network.
and Donnie should know this plan too, because he was the one
yeah.
concealing.
You're working with Mortine.
How much do you know, Donnie? Do you know? Were you privy to the orc invasion?
The bodyguard on the prince speaks forth and says, do we really want to listen to the words of a traitor? Queen? Really?
Well, you.
This young man was clearly in league with Mortine. He was responsible for the illusion that made you look like him and him look like you. Are we really prepared to trust a sorcerer who has already proven himself a traitor?
What my brother has done, he has done out of desperation and panic and hurt. He has no disdain for this country. He has only thought for his preservation. Though he has acted honestly and he has brought you great harm, I don't think his words need to be discounted. It's worth hearing.
I second that.
I'm gonna put this on the side. I don't say it, but I do have a new spell called Detect Thoughts. I know it's not detect lying or whatnot, but I can try and read Donnie's minds and thoughts, if possible. But I'm not gonna say that because I don't want Donnie to hear it.
Great. Thank you.
But just putting it out there.
Yeah.
The queen says, "Young man, speak." And Donnie says, "What do you wish to know, your majesty?" She says, "First of all, tell me, are you in league with Mortine?" And he said, "Well, I was. I no longer am. I don't expect you to believe me when I say that I've washed my hands of him. He had found us untrained wizards, us sorcerers, the old man, to train us how to control our powers." And by the way, he is still shaking while he's saying this. And that gained a lot of trust from us. No one else had done anything for us. And then your town guards, your majesty, I please, I do not mean to question your authority or your rule, but these four, including my own brother, came and stormed in, killed some of my friends, grabbed me, put me in a prison. My own brother didn't say anything else, left. Next thing I know, Mortine manages to get us out of the cells, and he told us that you are against us, and he fed us all these lies or half-truths or whatever, and said that he was going to humiliate you. And I'm sorry to say I was all for that. He didn't say anything about killing you, and perhaps I was being naive. Probably I was. Probably I didn't even want to think about what he really was wanting to do. And so I cast the illusion to make him look like you and you look like him, and you know the rest. So that's that. And she says, "Very well, fine man." Yeah, fine man. "Very well, young man, we can have a trial for you later. In the meantime, tell us what you know of these tunnels." Mm-hmm. And he says, "Well, it is as they've said, there are tunnels, and there are points scattered throughout the city where people can pop up. And one of them is underneath the Colosseum."
Classic.
Do we know every point of entry?
No, we don't.
Does the map that we found, is that a point of entry? Like, is that a point of entry to get into there kind of thing? Whether that's like, I don't know, whether...
It looks general. It kind of indicates that they were coming from the south.
Well, regardless, are we thinking that they're still going to use this entrance? Because they're here now.
It just might mean that there are more coming from wherever.
Right,
We
they
need-
want to cut off the supply.
Yeah, we want to block things.
So that's perhaps where they're coming from, but the why. They, upon their arrival in the Colosseum, the Orcs announced, and it sort of implied that Mortine had promised them the city. Mm-hmm. So their occupation of Aratai, is he handing the city over to them? Is this...
We don't know, do we? Says the queen, and we need to be fast. She turns to the general who'd said that the standing orders had been, and she said, order all the standing royal guards in the city to put a perimeter around the Colosseum. We don't know where this Nazru's tunnels will pop up. We can't control that at the moment until we have more information, but let us at least encircle the Colosseum. Say a 200 feet radius around the Colosseum. Go now. He says, yes, my liege, and goes off. And she says, next, we need intelligence. We need to know where the tunnels are. We need to know what Mortine promised them. We need to know how they got into the city.
Done.
Where do we do our map? Does it show the? Did we have something that
No,
showed the?
you don't have anything that shows it. No.
Donnie will know it.
Yeah.
I can remember parts of it probably from when we were under there, but not all of it. So, but Donnie, you've lived here. You lived underground for a while. Is that right?
I know some of it, not all of it, he says.
Do you think we can actually talk to their leader and ask them what did Mortine promise him, and can we make another deal of some sort?
Oh, a negotiation.
I just feel like they don't negotiate.
It does strike me as that I don't know we can guarantee the safety of anyone who goes and speaks to them.
Surely.
What if we lure them? They're obviously coming to us.
Yeah.
So I just really think that we need a trap. We need a booby trap the heck out of this place. Before the bridge, on the door, on top of the guard towers.
Can we guarantee that they're even interested in us, though?
I would like to kidnap an orc and interrogate and charm them.
We could go
There's
that. That would be
actually-
great.
That's not a bad idea.
Great
better.
idea.
If they're coming through the tunnels, shouldn't we just bury them in the tunnels?
Well, we don't know where the tunnel entrances
Well,
are.
Do we send something in there and block the entrances and like cut off? Yeah, but we just don't
Blocking-
know all the entrances.
Blocking's good. Unfortunately, collapsing the tunnel, Aratai is on top of those tunnels.
Thank you. I've made my decision, said the queen.
Yes.
We will take up your offer to kidnap the orcs.
Take a couple.
So the four of you have proven yourself remarkably resourceful. The four of you, we can give you what you need.
Spell
You've had a
slots.
short rest.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Give yourself some hit dice if you need to use hit dice.
I'm actually all good.
So
Or-
that's health, but not spells.
still stands
though, right?
Not
Yeah,
spells.
not spells. But it's been an hour probably, so I'll
Yeah,
just take
so I
that
think-
back.
Okay. And she says, we will take your offer. We need you to, so you will kidnap
Yes.
the highest ranking orc that you can possibly find.
Cool.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
When you say kidnap, you want him alive, right?
We want him
Or
alive.
barely?
Albeit barely.
Well, this seems like a good chance to use your change into things. Oh.
Yeah.
My little-
And I've got bardic inspirations again.
Excellent.
Yay.
So give yourself any hit dice that you need to do, and let's just quickly
Oh, it's herself.
say if you want anything.
Sully. Can Sully do a costume change?
Of course.
Great.
Ooh, all right.
What you dressing up as?
Getting ready for heavy duty mode.
Oh, okay.
Done. Da-da-da-da. Can we have some heroic music for a second? Heroic music.
Get changed.
And ready? Go for it.
Sully's like, all right, it's big boy time. And he comes out in what used to be Turan's armor, but he's adjusted it so that it's, because Sully's like a little bit longer in the arms, a little bit narrower in the shoulders, and he's just made it all kinds of like tinkers so that Turan's armor fits him better. Because Turan's armor is the best armor Sully's ever seen.
Oh, nice.
And so now it's on Sully.
Yes, Sully.
He's huge now, and
Clunk,
yeah, and it's a bit of a clunk. Like you can hear him
my
coming a mile away. And now Sully's AC is 18.
Oh!
Tnemrot is like dribble.
Oh my goodness, Sully, you look intense.
Yeah, I haven't given it a go yet. I've been working on it, while we were travelling from Winter, just making little adjustments, but I think it should be good.
I pick up a nearby stone and thunk. Oh my gosh!
No stones are dangerous.
As long as you're not throwing it down, right? We'll be fine.
I just want to be like little zap.
Okay.
Good, mate.
Still susceptible to having yeah.
Whoa, let's go to
Right.
Does anyone else need more hit points? I can do a song of rest for us.
Oh,
But if everyone's all good, then no, you're all good. You're all maxed out.
Okay, guys. The queen says, we really don't have time.
sorry.
We need you to find the highest level ranking orc you could possibly get.
Yes.
Kidnap, bring them back.
Yummy.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay? It
Yeah.
is now, it is late afternoon by now.
Okay.
Hoods up.
So,
where we got these
in
ones
terms of where we're going, the only place that we actually know they are for sure is the Colosseum and around it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Do we head
Yes.
Right into the
We're going
belly
to
of
the
the
Colosseum.
beast.
Suspense music,
Alright.
maybe?
Okay. Okay. We take some cloaks from the palace just to kind of hide ourselves so we can kind of lurk in the darkness a little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit stealth mode. Just
Yeah.
you have the biggest. You have a blanket.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Yeah. I go for like one of the large cloaks, and he's like, oh, yep, okay, I guess
I'll
I'm
put one on this side and one on this. Okay.
Lona still has the Moonlight Cloak.
Get that on, boy. Oh, sorry. That was
I've never actually.
Moonlight Cloak it is. What does that do for me?
It's much better at nighttime. So mechanically what it does is as long as it's not daylight,
Yeah.
you get advantage on stealth checks.
Nice. Done.
Okay, so wherever we go, wherever we go, if stealth is the plan, then I can't go very far into this operation, but I can wait outside.
What if I give you the Moonlight Cloak then? Because
Hang on. Let's see. What's stealth? Stealth is dexterity. Let's see. You know what?
Keep going, Lona. You can.
Look, honestly, I don't think I can wear that cloak and this. I'm not.
too
I
bold.
think it's better off on you.
All right. Come think.
Hey, Sully. And she slaps his face.
Oh!
You have now cat's grace.
Oh!
You use my enhance ability, and now you have checks, advantage checks on dexterities.
Wow.
So that's your stealth.
Oh!
I look back at Ha-Kapella and I say, you're so kind. And then I just touch and boop your nose with guidance.
Oh!
Look at all this.
Full one. For any ability check, you roll your 4.
Nice.
So that means the
Add it
cat's
to
grace
my ability.
Yes.
discounts
Yeah.
So I just roll normally. for-
normal stealth.
Okay. Great. Oh, I do feel a bit limber.
Oh, Tnemrot, you're so kind. And you still have my bardic inspiration for earlier.
Okay, speed. Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's go.
No.
No?
So, no, we still need to do the smart. Can I have? I still want to ride a horse, just in case.
You'll need to get horses to get down to the Colosseum anyway.
Great.
Let's
we're all
get on
horses.
there.
Otherwise, it's like a 2-hour walk. You know, it's going to take you a long time to get there.
Great horse.
Okay, horses. As you leave the palace, getting on the horses, crossing the bridge, which have now been massively fortified. There are archers galore everywhere. You ride across the bridge, and turning around, the road going downhill back into the city, smoke. Black billows of smoke from the Colosseum.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Okay.
It must
well,
be the base of
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's horsey stealth mode this business.
I mean,
We're going in.
The horses take you down the hill. The city is eerily quiet.
Ooh.
Everyone in the city has heard. Everyone has locked their doors.
fair.
Many have fled. The only people that you see are fleeing to the south to get out of the city, or fleeing to the north to the ferries to get across. All the other doors are barred. It's like, and as you get closer to the center of the town, there's no one around. Our
Wait.
weather die?
Come on.
Oh, it's gonna be a 12 or a 1.
Come on. Be a good day.
Do I roll a 12-sided dice usually for my die?
Oh, you did the first time.
What
but-
did, what, okay, yeah, good. 12. It is hot. It is hot. It is still, because it is still hot.
Okay.
It is the end of the day. Okay? I'll just keep getting closer and closer, and you tell me, you guys say, stop, when you're ready, when you want me to stop.
Okay.
So, traveling down the hill, you can see the Colosseum, the smoke billowing. As you get closer, you pass again the adventure supply shop. You pass,
Jerry.
because Jerry's shop is on the same road. And
Wait.
Stop. What do you need? What do you want?
Adventurous supply shop.
What does the storefront look like?
the storefront is the same storefront that you guys managed to somehow get this map.
Yeah.
Jerry's shop.
That happens to hold a lot of magical devices.
Yes.
Should we go get something? Should we go in? We could probably pick up some lead for Donnie.
We could borrow something, right?
In a time of need, and I think this is a time of need.
Because if that doesn't work, there is no more overlay adventure supplies or Aratai.
For another
Exactly.
couple of 100 miles.
Yeah.
So.
Let's get in there. We go in.
You trying to lockpick it or you just smashing it?
We're trying to lockpick it.
You can, I think because of your background,
I
you have proficiency with locks.
yes,
with locks.
yes I do.
Go for it.
Do I just- come on, give me proficiency with an 8.
Plus your dex, plus your proficiency.
Dex plus my proficiency plus 4.
It's 3 now.
Oh, 3 now.
Yep.
Plus 5.
Still not good enough.
Darn it.
While you're doing it, the door opens.
Oh.
Hello?
Jerry!
And an elven woman says, "You again."
Jerry? Hi. Nice to meet you again. Nice to see you. This is an emergency.
Come to steal another map, have we?
No, we're actually here to borrow some stuff. As you may have heard, there's a couple of orcs, an orc problem happening in Aratai, and if we don't get any help from you and your magical things, there will be no Overlight Emporium ever, because the orcs will take over.
We're not threatening you, just letting you know. Just
Or just letting you know, we want to help your business.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, we need some help from your business.
Who's paying?
We will pay.
Are we
Queen,
putting
quick.
it on the
We're
queen's?
putting on the company card of the Eastern.
Queen's
She
time.
says, "Come on in."
All right, quick, go.
Like being in
I
toy
will,
world.
I will give you. I'm going to start my stopwatch. I'm going to give you exactly 30 seconds to say what you want to get. 3, 2, 1, go.
What if I say?
Is there lead in there?
What do you use, mate?
She,
do I
if
use?
you want lead, the best place to get it
Is
is.
the blacksmith?
Yeah, she doesn't have lead.
Fine.
Magical potions and anything that could
Yeah, I've got
withstand.
a number of. I've got some healing potions,
Yo,
and I've got one potion. My best potion is a potion of giant strength.
giant strength. I'll take it.
Is there any
Healing.
jewelry that can, like the amulet that can kind of be like?
I'm looking at the shields.
Shield. You've got a shield.
Anything that can hold an orc.
+1 shield.
I want a special shield.
You guys have both got +1 shields.
Amulet.
These are coming back when you're done. These are not gifts.
One shield.
And any
so
amulet?
a shield usually gives you +2 AC. A +1 shield gives you +3.
Anything to
AC.
hold an orc.
I don't even know.
Anything that can contain and
So your
hold.
armor class.
This
is
rope.
rope.
This rope.
Yo,
This rope. It's a. This is a rope which can tie and untie using a single word.
Can I have some really powerful rocks? Like a bag full of just like
I don't have any powerful rocks.
You still haven't answered the
Do you
amulet.
need like grenades of some?
I don't have any. I don't even know what the word
Amulets?
grenade means.
What about an exploding?
We're
Oh,
overwhelming
something that explodes.
like a smoke bomb, a smoke screen.
Yes, it explodes.
Oh gosh.
An exploding thing.
I think 2 shields, 3 healing potions, a potion of giant strength is
I'll
enough.
swap you my shield for an explosive.
I,
You didn't even say if there was amulets around.
yes, but they're all far too expensive.
It's not on. It's on the company card.
Thank you very much for your patronage.
What an explosion!
Well, at least a smoke screen. Okay, I'm gonna steal one.
What?
I'm gonna steal a smoke bomb.
I never said she had any smoke bombs.
Does she have smoke bombs? That I
She
can
does
see?
not have any smoke bombs.
The shild's good.
Take my shield.
I didn't
More
get
ice is
anything.
Okay.
Okay, let me talk about your shield.
Right.
What shape do you want it to be?
It's alright.
Shall I go with options?
A tiefling.
You want it to be
I want it to
yeah.
be like this and have like a goat's head, like my back.
so some horns on it.
It's so it's almost like it's got like a sharp razors out the side, so
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
use it as a weapon.
Okay.
And then the rest of it's like a circle, so it's still shield.
Okay. A circly thing, but with kind of some hornsy things.
Horns.
Okay.
Wow.
And Sully, what is your +1 shield look like?
Just perfectly domed, but
Captain America.
yeah. Actually, it's just got like the walls of Aratai, like not Captain America, but like Captain Aratai style.
Nice.
It's just got the walls etched along the inside. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Oh my
special
God.
Aratai piece.
Nice.
Excellent. Thank you. You leave.
As we leave, I'm gonna use my prestidigitation out of spite to leave behind an odor of rotten eggs
Man, girl, let's get it.
and maybe some like blue cheese mold in there, and just be like, fine, no smoke bombs, and leave and.
Okay. I did not expect us to have a little shopping side trip. I expect to see those shields back, she says, as she
Yes, of
closes
course.
the door on you and locks the door. Okay, back to the music, please. Okay, now
little
you're
shopping.
moving back. You're still going downhill slightly,
Moonlight.
and you.
It's taking us a long time to get here.
I just love it. Was intense. Okay, and you reach the perimeter
Yes.
of where the royal guards have set around the Colosseum. They're about 200 to 300 feet away, so like 60 to 100 meters away. They've set up barricades along the streets. Some of them are on rooftop.
I find the most accessible stationed soldier or guard or whoever.
Yes.
I say, what have you noticed of their patrols?
Okay,
Nice.
so they have watching us straight down there, straight down the road, around the corner. There's an orc that's taken station there that's just watching us constantly. Up on the top of the Colosseum, if you look, you can see that there are a number that are just circling around. And then they have a rotational guard, which seems to pass by every couple of minutes.
Minutes. Okay. Minutes we can work with. So, our first obstacle is this orc that can see us. I don't think we can take this orc out without those orcs noticing. So it does mean, I believe that we can't take them out. We have to sneak, I think. To get any closer. And if we want a higher ranking orc, I believe it has to be from inside the Colosseum.
Yes, we're gonna have to get in.
Right?
Still
Yeah.
mode.
Right.
Stealth, baby.
In terms of getting past this orc, is there ways of like going down like adjacent alleys just to try and cover ourselves a bit better?
One of the things that Lona has going for him is that he knows like the back alleys of the city quite well because of his background. So Lona could almost certainly guide you around through the back streets to be able to come out onto the Colosseum.
I
Yeah?
can take you the Lona Expressway if you want to.
Oh, all right.
We'll give this section is relatively easy.
Okay.
So we're going to give you advantage on these first stealth checks.
Yeah. Advantage.
Wow.
She gave you a. Did you give? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
But it only when did you give it? How long ago? Only
No,
last
I've used it.
Oh, you used it.
already.
13.
13.
14.
20.
8.
Okay, thank you. Great.
Dirty 20.
This part of town, the alleys are like streets compared to the stacks where you guys have grown up. Making your way through them is, you have to hug walls because even the alleys are fairly wide. But Lona's able to guide you really well. The sun is just setting. The first red rays are covering the night, covering the sky as you reach the edge of the buildings. In front of you is the Colosseum. The walls, the circular walls, the rounded walls of the Colosseum. The road between you is a wide road, a circular road that goes all the way around the Colosseum. It is empty of people.
We can expect a patrol to come past within a window of 2 minutes. And after that patrol, we've got about 120 seconds to get into the Colosseum. How long is it? What's the distance from the building to the Colosseum, the nearest entrance?
The nearest entrance would be 60 feet.
What's the plan? Are we gonna go send Mr. Fake Orkin to be like, someone outside has a message for you? Like Mortaine's waiting for you? So that he just comes out to us and then we bag him?
It's one way.
It's one way. I also could. I've got a magic thing called where I can put someone to sleep. So yeah, how many orcs we want, I can put them to sleep, and we just need to bag them, tag them.
How many?
According to this, any creature within 20 feet of the point I choose.
So we have to just get you in there.
Just remember, it has to be the right one. It can't be just any old one.
We only got one shot.
We don't know what the organisation is. I think we still have to get all of us in there into
Okay.
the Colosseum and
Let's go.
then see if we can make an assessment from there.
Okay, let's do it. We're in. We're stealthy.
Waiting for that guard to go by. first,
yeah.
right?
Okay. It's a long 45 seconds before you hear
Sweating.
these the footsteps of two orcs, and one is saying they're talking to each other as they go, and they say, "My blade is swings." The other one says, "Through men like wheat." The first one says, "My voice, it stings." And the other one goes, "That is a good rhyme." What rhymes with wheat? Wheat, feet. I stamp my feet. And these two orcs walk past.
Wow.
Walk past, and then one goes, "What's that?" And wait, because
We don't know that it's us.
wait, because if we remember, Tnemrot, what did you get for your stealth?
Oh.
8.
An 8. Is 8 very good? No. And one goes, What? I think I heard something from that alley over there.
With my prestidigitation, I make little sparks and like a sound on the opposite direction from us.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So one says, "I think I heard something over there," and this other one says, "I hope it has black hair." Okay, and you I'm gonna allow you to make a performance roll.
Performance, okay. Oh, well, good thing I'm strong.
Let's go performance.
8, 14. 14.
And I'm going to give them an opposed intelligence check.
Why? Why do you want us to lose so bad?
Because it's DM.
Toru.
And big bard of its own
They
game.
said, and the first one goes, whatever it is, it's moved over that way. Come.
Nice work,
Nice,
team.
nice.
Thank you very
And
much.
they start scampering over to the building next to you, but they're not leaving yet. They're investigating around the building on the other, around the corner. Okay, so what you doing?
We're sneaking in.
Yeah.
We're getting in there.
Snakes.
Come on, let's
You
do it.
running across?
They're still nearby, so if we were to
still in?
move, they could easily spot us still.
Yeah. How close are they to us?
They're checking out around the next alleyway where she made her sound.
As soon as they leave sight, we're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, right. If they investigate that, find there's nothing, maybe they keep walking. Is that what our thinking is?
Yeah.
So you're waiting for them to find nothing and then keep walking, or are you just booking it, or what are you doing?
The
We're
minute-
waiting for them to leave
Yeah.
our sight, and then we're running.
Okay.
We're not in their side eye line.
Okay, they investigate a little bit longer than you probably want. Your 2-minute window is shrinking. But they say, no, nothing here. I have no fear. Good one. And the 2 orcs start walking off. You no longer have a minute 20 to find a door.
But how long do we think we have?
60 to 90 seconds.
Go.
Let's do it.
Go.
Yep.
Yep.
Stealth.
Stealth.
If anyone wants to do any advantaging or anything like that,
Inspiration.
inspiration. I gave you an extra one, so you might as well use it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, dang. 18, let's go.
16.
22.
Nice.
17.
Getting the rolls when you need them.
Thank God.
The Colosseum has on its outside a string of columns that you can go into, and then there's a walkway beyond those columns. So entering beneath the columns, you with me here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Row of columns all along, and then beyond them, a walkway that goes all the way around, and then the wall of the Colosseum. So underneath there is your first point of safety through the columns, and then from there, you're able to easily find the entrance in. The door has been left open.
Nice.
Okay, let's storm in. We yell, "Who's in charge here?" We wait for the leader. We put them to sleep.
Close. Maybe. How about we lure someone over? I still have cantrip participators.
All right. Look, we can't guarantee that we don't get 100 orcs if we do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, we're all in the Colosseum. Lona, you go ahead.
All right.
You're going to be quieter than 4 of us, all right?
All right.
So we always stay one pace behind you, but you're going to go ahead, all right?
Code word. Shingles. If you get in trouble, shingles. Just work it into the conversation.
You know what?
Shingles.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Guidance. Oh, sorry.
Right. Remember, we're still trying to work out the organisation. We still need to find the right orc. We can't just bag any old one.
Yep.
Guidance. Ability check.
Okay.
And I'll probably take that back because it's been more than 10 minutes. But I will give it back again because I'm gonna do bardic inspiration for you. Lona.
So you've got, you're all
decked out.
you're
Decked out.
decked out.
I'm
So
like,
better use
Okay.
those, all right?
Lona,
all right.
the camera focuses completely on you. The other 3 of you, just quickly. The other 3, you've I'm assuming you've entered into the door so that you're not underneath the arches anyway for the next guard to be able to see you.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting in the shadows of inside the entranceway to the Colosseum.
Yes.
Lona. What you doing, buddy?
Lona is, going to make his stealthily way through and try and make his way. There's parts of him that want, he dismisses their thought. Yep, just going to navigate his way towards what he thinks where, I guess, the central horde
Okay,
is
might
assembling.
be.
Yeah, might be.
Okay, great, thank you. So, are you doing any, so you
Moonlight. Hood.
thing,
Yeah.
you're in darkness,
Right.
you get advantage on your stealth checks.
Oh, yeah. Love that. There you go, stealthy. Oh,
Ooh.
18.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'll go with 18 plus my 4 for stealth, 22.
Your stealth is 4?
Stealth is one of my.
Yeah. What's your dex? I think your stealth is 5 now.
Surely.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5
Anything
now.
you're proficient in has bumped up by 1.
Yeah.
23 it is.
Whew, you're the resident rogue and sorcerer. You two are the rogues, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but my stealth is actually a little bit higher than that.
We'll
It
keep up.
comes out.
That's for another day.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Lona,
Yep.
you move in. As you walk forward, you hit a T intersection. Yeah? One of them goes straight forward towards the opening of the Colosseum itself, right? Going toward the heart. And the other two kind of looks like it goes around the outside, follows the curvature of the wall.
Yeah.
You can hear on your right voices of people laughing and cheering. Having a great time. Do you see the looks in their faces? Yeah, humans, weak, cowards. From your assessment, hit me with an intelligence check real quickly.
3
You have no idea how many there
plus
are.
1, 4. Okay.
Okay, so what you gonna do, buddy?
Luna is gonna stealthily move towards where the voices are coming from.
Okay.
Wherever there are orcs, there could be, hopefully, a leader somewhere.
No, you don't need to make your stealth roll again. I'll keep the one that you've already had.
Sweet.
That can be until we need to do another. So you move towards him.
Yep.
You are so silent. He goes out of sight, guys. He reaches an intersection and he turns a corner.
I guess we follow.
You have to trust him.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we
Following, or are you staying where you are? What are you doing?
Staying or are we
Sully puts up her hand.
Okay, we're staying.
Okay. Lona, you get to a place. You can see up ahead some light from a lantern is spilling from a room into the corridor that you're walking on. Right? You're walking towards this entrance with this yellow light spilling into it.
Luna maneuvers still, and I kind of almost want to peer around the corner and see if there's anybody in this room, and if I can, safely maneuver my way past this light without being.
Okay, the voices are definitely coming from where the light is.
Okay.
You want to look in?
Yep. I want to look in.
Okay. This is the end of your 18.
Okay.
Anything you need to do, the 18 will take you up to this point. So it's still a very good roll. You look in. There are a group of orcs. You count 6 of them. They're sitting around a table, digging into what would have been the Queen's Day champions' feast food. They're just going at it, going hard. They're loving it.
Yeah.
This is good quality food. Okay, and to you they look like a ragtag group of orcs. Yeah, what's your plan?
Luna has a feeling that these guys are not top-notch orc leaders. They look like the soldiers just having a good time. So Luna wants to try and ignore. Could I signal to my team? Can I see where
They can't see you.
They can't see you.
There was a T intersection.
Yeah. And then,
You went up, and then you went right.
All right.
So they can no longer see you.
All right. Sweet.
You could go back, and if you want, it's up to you. What do
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to do?
going to go back. I just want to go tell the team. So I'll stealth back. And I said, there's a whole room of orcs, but I don't think they've got the orcs that we're looking for.
Right.
But
These
it's up to
aren't
us.
the orcs you're looking at.
Okay. That's a good discovery. Unfortunate, but
Yeah.
Keep looking.
you're gonna have to keep looking.
Right. Target. Go back.
Okay.
And go past that room. That light.
Past the room?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make another stealth roll to get past a room that has light.
You still have advantage?
You can use my one, didn't you?
Yes, I do have one.
You have advantage, yeah?
Yep.
So just roll. That first one was a 5, the second one,
8.
You can add
You've got
one of the
But-
guidance or the
guidance,
or
and
bardic expression.
I'll go back. Can I go both?
Or you can go bardic.
You can use them one at a
Go
time.
But plus 2, 10,
So you're
plus 5, 15.
on 15.
Yep.
Okay. It's good enough.
Yes.
And so you've still got Monique's guidance left.
Right.
You wait for there to be like a joke or something, and then and then you flip past them or whatever.
Parkour.
Parkour past them. I love the unnecessary flipping, right?
Very nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Moving down the hallway. You have an option now. You can another intersection. You can go up some stairs to the second level, or you can turn left, which will take you to the Colosseum entranceway, and you can see there's a big double wooden door, like the double wooden doors that you guys went through when you entered the sands of the Colosseum. Or you can keep going straight. So straight up the stairs, or turning left toward the double doors leading into the Colosseum.
No, well, if the orcs came from under, I wouldn't be going up, so that's not going to be an option. I'm going to go try and go straight.
You go,
Now I'm going to go through the doors. Go towards the doors.
go toward the double doors?
Double
Okay.
doors. Okay,
Okay, great. So,
sweet.
yeah, so you're gonna have to, they've got a bar that's been put against them. To open them, you just need to lift off the bar. Yeah,
Yep, slowly.
slowly.
But, yeah.
So you can see through the crack the bright red sky of sunset is lighting everything in red and golden light. You can hear voices on the other side. There's definitely a lot of voices out there.
All right, I'm not going to barge in there and say happy birthday. I'm just going to... I would like to go back and tell my team what I found.
Okay,
Is it possible?
it is.
All right.
Oh, he's back.
Double doors, up a stair straight through.
Yep,
Not the double doors.
not the double doors. There's
How
a lot
many of them were there?
There was a lot of voices I couldn't make out, but there might be some important voices behind it. Yeah.
Yes, but a lot of important voices means a lot of big orcs.
That's true. All right,
Not that one.
Not
No,
that one.
not the double doors.
sweet.
And you hear a voice, because you've gone back to them.
Yeah.
You hear a voice echo around, "You maggots!
Oh,
You gonna bring that food over here or what?" And some footsteps are coming from, not, you know how you went to the T intersection and you turned right?
Yeah,
Sounds like the voice is coming from the left.
sounds like a commanding voice to me.
Yes. Leading through fear and name calling. Despicable.
the worst type of leader.
Does that sound like a guy that we want to take back to the Queen?
That's quite possibly a guy we want to take back to the Queen.
We're going to try and make our way there.
All right, describe what you're doing then, team.
Are we all going this time?
Maybe.
Or just one?
I'll go check.
You want to go? Anyone else? Quick, what you doing? Because the
We'll hold
footsteps.
down the fort. You two go together.
Yep, we'll
Yeah,
stealth
we're
in.
gonna
Yep.
go just in case there's anything bad
So
coming.
get stealth rolls.
All right, so you guys, you go up to the intersection.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna
Quickly
go
describe what
left.
you want to do.
And then we're going to
So
hug
the voices are coming from that voice and the footsteps are coming from that left-hand side.
So we
But
go.
they're heading towards
You. They're coming. The voice and the footsteps are coming closer with every second.
Okay.
Oh,
Should we make a distraction?
towards us. They already are
So
coming
let me.
towards us.
Yeah, they're already coming towards you. So if I quickly draw a picture.
Pikachu.
Pikachu, that's like a Pikachu, but a Pikachu. So this is the world's worst picture. All right.
Love it.
You guys came in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the moment you're all settled there in the shadows. Lona went here, and then he went right. Yeah?
Yeah.
And there was an entrance further up to a room full of orcs. A voice now is coming from the left and is coming towards you.
It'll see us. So I'm gonna be at the ready at that corner. When it passes, I'm gonna cast my hold person.
Okay, you ready? Quick, what you doing?
Lona's just gonna hold before he engages because he wants to know. Yeah. No.
Okay, you're just holding?
Yeah,
What-
just
okay.
holding. Just holding.
Sully,
Waiting.
waiting?
Yep, waiting.
Waiting back? Waiting back? Okay, great, thanks. Okay, these orcs' thundering footsteps
also
come
hiding.
into the intersection. You've got the surprise. You can make a jump on them if you want.
Can he see us? Does he make any
Yeah,
signs?
because we're in the shadows, right?
We're in the
Are we
shadows?
still in the shadows?
He's not paying any attention to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, go. Yeah, he starts walking straight past you.
Okay.
And he walks past you, and
Does he look important? How big is he?
so he looks like a big orc.
Okay.
It's getting darker and darker in here. You doing something or not?
If he can't see us, then we won't do anything.
Yep, nope. He's gonna walk past, and we're gonna try and follow him because we know he's heading towards the voice that called him, right?
No, this is the voice that called.
Okay.
is the
This
voice.
is the voice that called. Okay, so he
Are we getting
stays-
this?
I'm gonna make him sleep.
Okay, sleep. Hit it with a
just-
sleep spell, please.
Damn it. All right. I'm just gonna
North.
sleep. 9.
Sleep. You roll a bunch
Oh, yeah,
of
bunch.
dice.
Oh, no, sorry. On the wall cast. In additional 2d8 for each slot level above first. So the creature. Roll 5d8. The total is how many
5d8?
hit points of creatures this can. Okay.
Here's doing mine.
5d8. Thank
That's
you.
two of mine.
And you can cast it at level 3 to make it 7d8.
If you wanted to.
But you'd need to make that choice now if you wanted to.
Basically, however many hit points, the average roll
Yep.
that an 8-sided dice will get is 4.5 per dice.
Okay.
So that means an average roll on 5 dice is 22. If you think this thing's going to have more than 22 hit points, you might want to beef it up.
I'll beef it up.
The
Third level spell.
third level make if you want to use your third level spell,
Yes,
then you need 2 more dice.
third
Nice.
level spell. Then
There we
there's-
go.
we've
There's a
got-
whole team in there.
Come on.
You want big numbers, buddy. And you've also got your sorcery points that you can
Oh,
re-roll.
yeah.
20, 35,
30, 10, 20, 30. 30.
35.
What's that? Oh, yeah,
Six and
35.
four,
35.
Yeah.
You say the spell.
It was Moiloa.
Moila, and he turns to you and goes, "Ka-thunk!" on the ground.
Oh, shh.
We hear
And
We hear that.
You hear that. But more than that,
Oh no.
I need the scariest music you've got, Declan.
What does that mean?
Tnemrot,
No.
barely seen. In the darkness in front of you, mist
What
and
the hell?
shadow coalesce in front of you. Spin. Outside of you,
Oh no.
the world becomes desaturated.
Oh no, it's this thing again.
Color fades. Lona and Ha-Kapella slow down to a freeze. You and Sully, the only ones next because you're next to each other.
Sure.
In the radius of this mist and smoke that forms into a feminine form. And it turns to you and says, "Angel of Doom,
Oh.
we are almost there."
Oh no.
It reaches out, "You have this one chance. Will you be what you were born to be?"
Oh god.
You have this one chance, or you will be destroyed.
Is a friend of yours then?
I cast silence.
The world around you goes silent. The form takes its hand back, its spectral hands raise up, and goes, and it's totally silent. It's like eerie. There's no sound. And a silent explosion
What?
rips through.
What just happened?
Oh no.
What is it?
Just as we got our orc.
We're immune to thunder damage. And creatures are deafened while entirely inside. She's thunder?
I mean, this might mean that the sound doesn't travel.
Yeah.
You're still stealthy.
Oh no.
God, what are you looking at?
Make a saving throw.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Me?
16.
Come on. Come on.
What is happening?
Oh, I don't know. Something big's about to happen.
45 hit points damage.
Oh!
Huh?
Combined.
You
Each.
take half damage as an explosion just destroys the walls that are on either side of you.
What's 45 divided by 2?
22.5.
Wow, quick maths.
Sully, you are. How many? I'm assuming.
I have 44.
Sully.
Sully's body gets thrown
Oh my god.
out of the Colosseum into the road, where he falls onto the floor.
Is she still there?
She's still there.
What?
No, sorry.
She's gone.
That happened while time slowed down and while your silence was on, right?
Yeah.
You can't tell anything else other than she suddenly disappears.
Damn.
And in that moment, it actually disappears. The explosion happens. Leave the table.
Oh wow. You're out.
Oh my god.
Truly, no.
I've been naughty.
I'll fight her.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Been eliminated. Wait,
God.
Ready?
he's not dead.
You blown
Wait,
away. Go. Push.
It was necrotic damage.
Oh!
That means
I'm gonna pee.
As Sully's lifeless form, the flesh, even the skin on you has been kind of wrinkled by this just explosion of undead. But Sully is lifeless on the road on the other side of you.
what?
Meanwhile,
Did we?
so there was just total silence, and then all of a
We're like,
sudden,
we got him to sleep.
so you've got him, right?
Yeah.
And then stones behind you
Ugh.
start cracking, and the building around Tnemrot, you've taken enough damage in one shot that you are stunned. It's over your constitution.
Okay.
So you got no actions this round.
Okay.
Guys,
Oh,
you've got an orc that's in front of you, asleep. The stonework above Tnemrot is cracked. What you doing?
Getting out of
We
here.
gotta get out and grab this thing, get out. I'm probably stronger than you.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna.
You're
but we can work together.
Yeah,
Yeah, go and run towards Tnemrot and try and grab her on the way out.
Okay, you try to grab her. Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage as rocks start falling down upon you.
1.
Oh. Well, that's a.
You take 7 hit points damage.
Oh my God! What's happening?
No.
And behind you, you hear people say some kind of word in Orcish. None of you understand Orcish from memory. Something. It sounds like they knows you there. And yeah, your turn.
I leave. I'm gonna use my new level 3 spell called Stinking Cloud, and I'm just gonna leave that behind. Whew. It is
Good
a
idea.
20 feet radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered on a point that I choose from behind
nice.
us. And whoever is in that needs to make a con save, otherwise they will be sending their whole action retching and reeling.
Whoa, great. Okay, so you're doing that.
And let's go,
and
and running.
moving. You reach Tnemrot,
Yeah.
and
We're gonna grab Tnemrot and support her as on the way.
you try to get out. Everyone make a dex save a dex save, including yourself, not at disadvantage this time, just normal. And if anyone has any inspiration-y things like the bardic inspiration or because Tnemrot gave you the
Guidance.
Anyone? Yeah, what'd you get?
12. Is that big enough? I can do
Six.
Inspiration?
13. What do I add on to that again?
It's your dexterity saving throw, so it's this one right there.
Oh, it's saving throw.
Dex saving throw, yeah.
Oh, still the same.
So yours is
+2.
+2.
15.
15's good enough.
Yes.
6. 12.
12. Both Tnemrot and Ha-Kapella take damage as the stones fall upon you. Tnemrot, you take another 4. I'm getting terrible rolls against you.
Good.
Tnemrot looks at Lona, and he says, "Save Sully," and then she falls to the ground. She's out.
Oh!
You take 12.
12.
Oh, and I also whisper,
Save Sully!
Dear.
Ointment! And you go down.
What is that?
So we've got now, this one goes down.
No, I'm not down.
She's still down. She's down, but we still got her. Like.
Are you?
So you got to go.
You can stay in. No, you can stay in. Monique, you can stay in.
Oh.
Because we still
Yeah,
got her.
yeah,
we
because-
got grappling onto her, but she's.
Sully
passed out.
took 45 points of necrotic.
That's pretty.
He's not in this scene. He's doing a whole different thing right
But
now.
we're trying to move outside of the Colosseum right now, right?
Truby is panicking.
Sorry?
We're trying to move out.
Yeah,
of
so
the
with that, you
Colosseum.
have now grabbed Tnemrot.
Yeah.
We're-
Thanks to Lona, because you failed your dexterity,
Oh, yes,
because
thank
Ha-Kapella failed her dexterity saving throw as she gets hit by some rocks.
But I'm still doing it.
Tnemrot got hit by some rocks,
And
but
it
you've pulled out and you land on the ground outside the Colosseum, and the corridor behind you collapses. Stinking cloud inside collapses. There's no way they're going to be able to follow you
Nice.
now. But you've made a truckload of noise.
Okay.
Okay.
And can I see Sully from where we are? Like Sully got thrown out.
Sully is on the ground.
Somewhat limp, lifeless. All right.
Quickly, I'm just gonna healing word Tnemrot. Come back, Tnemrot. Heal, Tnemrot. Did you get hit? What am I doing?
I've also got some healing potions. I've got 3.
What's my
And remember what she said?
Yeah, the ointment. Yes, and so I'm gonna give Tnemrot 1.
Well, she can't do anything. She's like this.
So I'm just gonna. Okay. Do I just lift
You,
your head?
you just have to give it and smear it on the.
Smear it on. Yeah. It's gonna.
4, and I'm gonna
1d8.
use your guidance. 4 plus. 6.
So 8 plus 6.
A D8. Roll a D8, Ronnie, to see how much the ointment does. They're all there.
So just roll 1.
1d8.
1d8. 1.
It's a D6. Said someone off.
So it's a
D6.
So it's a D6. Thank you. Thank you.
D6. My bad.
Truby's
someone-
coaching off from the side of
4.
10.
And
Where's Sully?
Yeah. He's over there. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go over to him. I take one of the healing potions that I have, and then I'm gonna Sully, and then I'm like he's still not moving, and then I'm gonna pour. Just open his mouth up a little bit, and I'm gonna pour the healing potion into him.
At the same time, I'm using healing word at a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh, yeah. That's...
No,
You can do that.
yeah, I wanted to see if I could do something better.
While that's happening, I grab the rope that you took, Lona, from Emporium, and I start tying up the orc because we still have this guy. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my
I can
god.
just say it with one word. I say,
Oh, yeah.
Taimo, and then it just,
you just need to hold it and tie them out, and it does it.
and it does it.
Raylene,
Yes.
you've had 3 genius moments straight in a row. I'm gonna give you an extra inspiration that you will be able to start the next session with.
Nice.
Next session.
Next
all right.
session, you will have 2
2
inspirations.
inspirations. All
Give
right.
Sully 5 hit points.
He does not move.
No.
The potion you pour into his mouth dribbles out.
Come on!
The next guard of orcs says, "What's that?"
Oh.
And looking over your shoulders, the next patrol
Comes over.
can see you.
We're gonna
Guiding
have,
bolt!
They pull their swords out, and we will finish there for
What?
today.
no.
And we'll finish there for today.
No. No.
Come on, we'll go battle. I still got giant strength.
But wait, this doesn't. This
Wait,
doesn't-
we're outside. So
You
we
can
got-
come back,
we got
Sully,
our
you can come back.
We haven't got troops.
What the flip?
Okay, we just need to freaking.
What?
You're strong, right? You can carry him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
We can carry the orc, right? Okay.
What happened?
Who the hell just busted our party?
Yeah, who is that? Tnemrot?
Do we know that
I
lady?
don't know that lady. She's not my friend.
She's the first. Because she really likes you.
She's the second time already that she's shown up like
I'm
that.
not, yeah.
Bro, how bad did you fly out? Like,
With necromantic damage?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
does that mean like he's not.
so she overrid your 44 hit points.
What a pity that. So, can you show the number that you rolled on your con save?
Yeah, 5. Well,
And you're good at that too.
Yeah. 5. Yeah, con save would have been a 10. But I rolled wisdom, but I mean that's
sorry.
that's also low.
Yeah. Yeah.
7.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh
What would have saved you?
God.
A bigger roll.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is it because is this like Zakron-ish magic
yeah.
that
Yeah.
how it like inhibits like healing revival? Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have zombie Sully?
I don't know what that means.
Necromancers.
I don't know. I can't revivify. I used it on the queen.
What?
I don't.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
I don't know what this is.
It's just like what?
This is homebrewed rule, isn't it?
Hot brewed horror.
I can't research this at home.
What did Big say? More powers, more problems.
More power, more problems.
More power, more problems.
Yeah.
Great big explode.
More power, more problems. More spell slots, more problems.
More problems. Damn it.
No.
What?
And
Why
I
does
just
it make
feel
so
like.
emotional?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
okay.
I don't know what it means.
Okay.
So,
Use a
hey,
pot. Ointment.
Yep.
Oh,
thanks everyone for
One ointment. We still got 2 more plus giant string.
for joining us in the chat today. It's been great.
Oh, hello, chat.
Hasn't been.
We'll tune into the
The chat now.
to be getting ready to roll another character. Dr. Ears is wondering.
So, Dr. Ears.
Sully, but reanimated race.
Wow.
So,
Vampire Sully.
whoa. Okay, guys. So,
Oh.
you did well. Well, did you do well?
Did you get the orc?
Yes, we did. We got
did
it. We
get
got
the
it.
orc.
We got one big one.
And you saved the queen, which I sincerely
Thought.
I had ripped up her character sheet in my head. She was gone. I had moved on to the next generation, you know? So that was good, and you managed to get away and get to the palace really successfully. Okay, great. So, and Ronnie, all that sneaking stuff you did was perfect. It was brilliant.
Great.
Yeah, it's good. You did a great job. Okay, so, hey, thanks everyone for joining our show. It's great to have you with us. Thanks to our patrons and subscribers. As we mentioned, you know, it's only due to the support from our subscribers and our patrons that we're able to make this show. So, you know, if you want to give us a subscribe or join us as a patron, we'd really appreciate that. It really helps us, really helps our show.
Yeah, and a perk is you can see us eat, maybe. On Patreon. Maybe.
Other
If
thing,
he says it's okay.
other things are our Discord server. Feel free to join us on our Discord server. We've got some fun stuff happening there.
It's cute.
Hopefully one of our moderators can put up the link for our Discord server, and please, we invite you to all go check that out. We're going to hang around and do a little bit of chatting after the stream finishes, but we just want to mention a couple of other things. The first is that next week we have got, joining us in studio, the wonderful, amazing Robert Hartley GM.
Oh my God!
He's brilliant. He's flying down from one city to another to join us here in studio.
Brilliant.
The magic of D&D.
It shall be wonderful. So let me tell you a little bit about Robert. Okay, so if we pull up the next photo of Robert as well, we'll show you. He does a really cool stream called Twitch Tales, which is where the chat completely controls the actions of the hero.
No way.
It's this really clever thing.
Imagine that.
Yeah. You don't have that? Okay, well, and there's another thing that you'll probably know him from, is there's a very successful YouTube channel called Viva La Dirt League, And he is the GM for that. So anyway, so he's going to be joining us as a player.
Legend.
And tonight, now that I know where we've finished, he and I are going to be talking about his character. So now that Truby is no longer part of the team.
What?
Wait, what?
You don't even joke like that. Don't even
Did you just fire Truby on the spot?
Like fired him straight out
Don't
of the
even
Coliseum.
joke like that.
See you later. No, don't do that.
What?
Okay.
Coliseum you later.
I honestly feel like I'm gonna go on strike if you die.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna go
Bury me
hashtag.
Bury me at the Coliseum. No.
I want zombie Truby at least. Zombie Sully.
Bury me now, lay me down on a bed of roses.
Okay, so that's next week. And the last thing for us to do is we really want to promo our sponsor.
Woo! Sponsor.
Sponsor. So pull up those pics for BD&D again, please, for us, Jason. BD&D, we love these guys. I've chatted with them a few times, and they're brilliant. So as we said before, if you missed the beginning of the stream, they're an amazing company that supplies all the geeky stuff that you might want. They've got all the D&D books and modules and starter dice. They got so many dice.
I think I might buy some cleric spell cards. I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna buy them from
It's
BD&D.
worth it.
I
It's
was
worth it.
I was thinking of that too when I saw it. I was like,
They're nice.
Okay.
They're nice.
Fine, D&D, fine.
You
Yeah.
got me.
And you would have seen in those slides that those pictures that have just gone up, they've got a huge range of board games. They sell paints. They sell. If you need any nerdy stuff,
Yes.
they've got it.
They've got all those flesh colour paints, so even if you're just an artist and you want to paint some homies with some different skin tones,
Yeah.
we're gonna need to get
Exactly.
flesh colours.
You need a range.
Yeah.
So please do go BD&D, spelled BEA, shop.co.nz.
That ends it.
Honestly, you will not be disappointed. They got great prices too.
Yay.
Hey,
New dice, I think.
so what we're going to do is we're going to hang around. We're going to chat for a little bit with anyone who wants to hang out and chat. But let's roll the credits.
bye bye.
I'll take a bite.
See you next time.